Evening, people. Evening. Welcome back to the Man United agenda. Massive game this evening between Man United and Liverpool away at Anfield. Got my right hand man, Mr. B. I think we've kind of got over the disappointment, even though it was a win. We were a bit disappointed, weren't we, in the last game's performance. Um, but yeah, listen, we'll get to that shortly. Let me just big up everybody who's in the chat right now. We've got Football United TV, big up. Music United TV, big up. Eddie's Football Waffle and Pat Lawless, who's one of our members. Big up to you, Pat. Yo, big up, Pat. Hey, listen, Pat, we are going to be going at half time. You can call in at half time if you want. If you want it, tell me. I'll drop you a link if you want to come on at half time just for a few minutes. Give your version of what you think's happening, what changes and all that kind of stuff, the usual halftime gubbins. Let us know. Yo, big up SHAH as well, also a member. Big up SHAH, one of the Man United agenda family. Mr. B, talk to me about this team, bro.
Um, I'm glad it's not 4-2-3-1 because that's all
Yeah.
I could see yesterday. I'm glad he's thrown a little curveball by playing Jones.
Mm.
Do you think it's a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2 before we go any further?
I think, yeah, realistically, I suppose it is going to be a five. We're going to have to, we're going to have to really, really sort of low block them out. But again, remember I was talking the day about nullifying them on the wings. I think that's why Wan-Bissaka's playing over on that side. So if we can outnumber them on the wide spaces and stop them from delivering crosses, etc.
Yeah.
If they then try to change tack and go, okay, we'll start playing it in the midfield. We can squeeze up. Like Monday says always on the tactics from keep it tight, block out. You know what I mean? And then with the pace of Rashford, Langer, I mean Bruno's up there as well. But with them two especially, it's for me. You know what?
See,
There's a real opportunity.
that's what I was thinking. I was more thinking 3-5-2. Um, just because if you're playing a three, then Bruno's probably going to be the one on the left.
Mm.
So I wasn't sure that was really how it was going to work. Wouldn't it be better maybe Bruno to be on the right of it? And I'm thinking then will they not get overrun in the middle of the park? Maybe I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, no, because I think what will be asked here, in my opinion, is if Dalot and Wan-Bissaka have to get back to make a five, and then you've got Bruno and Alanga, they will drop also back so that they become a four, and then Rashford will be the one. So it'll be like a five. What will it be? A 5-4-1 in defence. Do you know what I
Five
mean?
for one. Wow.
I know. So I mean, I might be wrong there, folks. If I'm wrong, just tell me, man. But I think that's how I'm reading it because if we are going to need that five at the back to really shut it out, and like you say about the midfield, we don't want to get outnumbered in the midfield. So those two will have to drop in. They'll drop deep. Marcus Rashford may even also drop quite deep, but because he's got the pace, if we can work that ball out, between Matic or Pogba to Bruno, and then Rashford can make a run for it, you know what? Bam, you could get him. You could get in behind him because I think has Rashford got the pace on Van Dijk?
Um,
I
if he's
reckon
got a
so.
run in him, yeah,
I reckon
I
so.
would like to think so, but who knows? Who knows? Okay,
So
well,
sorry,
my
we've got
I'm yeah, go on. I'm listening,
no,
bro.
no. I was just going to say we got Sue's 82 as well. He says, she's sorry. She says, "Hey guys, I'm scared, lol." Yo, Sue's man, don't be scared. It's all good. Listen, enjoy the game. It's what anything other than I don't know. Well, listen, I know I've said it's going to happen this game. I'm going to stick to it. And I'll put my neck on the line right now. It's going to be 1-0 to Man United. Got This is Luca's life in the building. Also, big up Luca. Actually, Mr. B, let me just have a quick look at the substitutions. Let's have a look what subs we've got on our bench. Um, our substitutes are Baye, Mata, Lingard, Sancho, Henderson, Telles, McTominay. Oh, McTominay's on the bench. Excuse me.
Oh,
Hannibal and Garnacho.
well, look, I don't know who he's going to put. I just want to see. I mean, talk. You said it yesterday. You said you just want to see some heart, some fight.
And desire.
and desire. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we all understand how the last game went at Old Trafford. I said I was there for the day, so yeah. The
Actually,
less
Mr. B. Actually, Mr. B. Before you say anything else, right? Let me just ask you this, right? So, folks, we all remember the previous fixture, yeah. We all remember what the scoreline was. I'm not going to say it because it still makes me tongue go numb when I say it, right? So I'm not going to say what it was, but it was at Old Trafford, and Mr. B on Monday, Solo and Matt from Football United TV and Adam all made it their way up to Manchester for that day. And Mr. B, what happened, bro? Give us a little bit. Give us a bit of that story of that day.
it was a superb start to the day. We had a lovely two stop offs. Adam had, I'm sure he had 5 burgers before we even reached the ground.
What?
Um,
Oh.
we got there. We met Jay. Um,
Jay from the paddock.
yeah, for Jay from the paddock. Sat down, had something to eat. The game kicked off, and then we wished that it didn't kick off. To be honest, we got a smashing. So the best part of it really was the drive up and sitting down in the car park making that interview in the back of
Oh, but
and
can let me just rewind you a little bit, Mr. B, because you've left a bit out I know an important bit out in the middle there. What happened after the game when you was trying to do some videos outside Old Trafford?
oh, just we had a little bit of trouble, but yeah, look, it, it is
Tell,
it is what it is. No, 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 no. There's nothing.
just
There's
yeah,
not.
but the funny part of this, the funny bit is this: our friend Lauren and also on Monday, this guy who tried to push a Monday, but it was like trying to push a brick wall. Is that true? Is that true?
Yeah, and Lauren, oh bless her, man. She the little pit bull, man. She was right out front in there, man. But yeah, look, it's done. I would gladly take a. I won't have that feeling again. I've got a smile on my face. I'm back to being
Mm,
positive, Mister B again. So I'm looking forward to today talk. The formation changes what's intrigued me the most. It must be something
yeah.
that they have been working on. So
Mm.
I'm looking forward to this one. I really, really am looking forward to this one today.
Well, to be fair, Mr. Mid, they have got a little bit of experience of the five, haven't they, under Ranić? You know, he did use it early on for a couple of games. Um, so you know what? I mean, for me, I just like I said, the main thing I want to see out of this game, come what may, in terms of the scoreline, I just want to see, like I said, the fight, the heart, the desire, the will to just keep going, no matter what. Even if we're 1-0 down, 2-0 down, or whatever, I don't want to see any of this head dropping, thigh slapping, finger pointing, blading game. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see any of that, bro. I don't want to see any of that nonsense. So I want to see positivity from, yeah, Suze has put it sweet as a nut there. Blood, sweat, tears. That's what we want to see. You're damn right. Um, let's have a look at a couple of the comments actually whilst we're still waiting. Um, there we go. I need to go back to the top. So yeah, big up, big up, big up. Stoney, Mr. B's brother, Liverpool supporter. Lads, hurry up and come on live at our Mondays. Come on live. Our Monday's son Matic is in the starting lineup. And yesterday Stoney was saying if Matic starts, we're in trouble. Let's wait and see. TalkMU's in the building. Big up, Talk. How you doing? Yo, all right, bro. That's me. Eddie's Football Waffle. Big up, Eddie. Also, regular on the channel on the Friday Night Takeaway. We love having Eddie on. Great chap. Go and check out his channel, Eddie's Football Waffle. Some really good stuff there also. Got Pat Lawless in the building. Yep, like I said, one of our members. SHAH, also one of our members. Football United TV saying, Ranić doing a Ten Hag with a 3 at the back. Very brave. Let's hope he can show our future progress tonight. Good comment. I like that. I like it. Pat Lawless says, big up talk on Mr. B. Not a bad lineup. I'd have preferred, not heard banger, Eric Bailly. Headbanger, sorry. Eric Bailly. Oh, Pat, man, I like Eric Bailly, bro. I think I like his tenacity and his aggression and his, he's got that about him, man. You know what I mean? I know he can be a bit wild from time to time, but I think I like that about him. I like his game. Uh, Shah says, what was it? Pre-season for 22-23 started when we lost to this lot at home. Big up Luca, Arsenal fan, one of our friends there. Also, he says, big up, How did everyone? Good Easter? Yeah, I had a good Easter. The boss man solo in the building. Big up. Let's go United 1-all. Yank talking smack as well. Connor, big up Connor. This side is dreadful. Oh, Connor's not feeling the love there, Mr. B, for the side.
Connor, just out of curiosity, what would you have played? What team would you have put out?
Yeah, good question, Mr. B. Mark Carroll, yo, big up Mark. He says, evening guys, come on United. Football United TV. Nothing to be scared of. Champions League is out of our hands. Nothing to play for, apart from pride, and I doubt that's been drilled into these players of late. Pray it has though. Come on United. Well, actually, I disagree with you, Matt, because we're only 3 points off Tottenham, and Tottenham are not going to go on and win every last game of the season right now.
Yeah,
No
but
way.
are we?
Sorry.
Will we? Will we win
Well,
every game from now till the
well,
end?
I'm not. Well, look, you know what? If I had to put a money on it, I would put money on us winning every game rather than Tottenham. That's a given. So you know what? Listen, it's still on for me until it becomes mathematically impossible. I'm still having it. Pat Lawler says I'd have started Matter and Baye. Shah says talk. You've been talking. I'm on to OMONDI. Shah again. Yeah, I've already split Susie's. Blah blah blah. Let's have a look. Football United TV. But the last comment says we see at first hand the fans who hate people's opinions and toxic vibe that night. Oh yeah, he's talking about because Matt was there. Blaming content creators and United fans for a 5-0. Yeah, it was a lot of nonsense. Yo, big up Bill Baggio in the building. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, mon ami. That's a bit of Italian and French, just in case you speak the
thought,
lingo, bro. You know what I'm saying?
thought you messed it up, yeah?
I just don't know what friend is in Italian. Um,
Oh,
but yeah, yo, Connor's. Oh, there you go, Mr. B. Connor's put his team up for you.
yeah, what's he got?
David De Gea, Baye, Lindelof on either side of Maguire, Dalot on the right, Tellez on the left, Matic and Pogba where they are, Bruno and Alanga behind Rashford. Same formation, couple of changes. Okay. Well,
Well,
oh.
look, I mean, talk, just a couple of things. We're winless in our last 5 against Liverpool at Anfield. Can you really see it changing today?
Well, for me, yeah. I just think, listen, Liverpool are not impervious at the back. Ralph, like I said the other night, sorry. If Ralph sets us up in the right formation with the right personnel, which given the choices that we've got, I would say that this is probably the best, or if not one of the best sides he could have put out, given with what's going on at the club right now. So that's the first part. That is right. That's all been done correctly. It's now down to these boys to go out and, like I said, they've got to be Johnny on the spot. They've got to be communicating. They've got to be no dawdling, no hanging about on the ball. You know, they've got to shift across when they need to shift across, get tight when they need to get tight. There's all these things. I know it's a bit. It seems like, when we say these things and you're talking about a Manchester United team, these are that should go without saying.
Obvious.
You know, do you know what I mean? These are the kind of things that it's like, yeah, that's what Man United are. That's what they do. But as we know of late, it's been a struggle because of the confidence is so low. There's instability at the club, the manager situation. But now let's look at it from this angle, Mr. B. The club is now a lot more stable even than it was a few days ago because it's been announced Ten Hag's a deal. It's a done deal, bro. So the
No, it's
players,
more stable. I understand. I
you know what I
understand.
mean? So
Understand.
from that point of view, for me, it's a good thing. So let me just have a look
I've got
here.
another one for you though. So
Go
Salah,
on.
he scored 7 in his last 5 against us.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, but
including
he's
the
not.
hat trick last time. So do you think
Yeah,
playing
but having
changing
said
the
that, Mister,
formation will hold him? You think changing the formation is gonna hold
yeah,
him?
yeah, of course it will. I think so. Look, this as well. Don't forget, he's not scored. I think he's not scored for quite a few games now for Liverpool. Don't think he's scored, has he?
He's
When's the last
assist
time he scored?
he's assisted 11 for the season though, so it's not the scoring part. It's his goal involvement that is the
Yeah, let's have
issue.
a look. Hold on one second. I'll tell you. Wait a minute. Let's have a look. Where are we? Where's Salah? Salah. Have a look. Gotta find him. I can't find Mosa. Hold on. What? Is he? He's, I thought he's not in this. Oh, there he is. Okay, so uh, yeah, assists, 11 assists.
Mm.
Look at his accurate passes, 748, oh, and 56 key passes. I mean, frightening numbers. Um, well, let's have a look. One yellow card. Um, where's the goals? Where's the goals? Where's the goals? Let me see the goals. Let me see the goals. Where's the goals? There they are. So shots, 54 shots, 119 in all. So 54 of those were on target. He's got 20 goals this season. So, I mean, not bad going. Not bad going at all. But, listen, I mean, do you know what? It's not just him, is it? It's Mane,
I
Sadio
think I
Mane. I
think
mean,
I think Mane stepped up since Louise has come into it as well. So look, I'm I'm not as despondent as I was yesterday.
mm,
And if I think I said that maybe it's not quite the Jones effect, but the formation change is what's intrigued me the most. And I'm glad because we spoke on the show yesterday and I don't think anybody envisaged the formation change. So the fact
well,
that he,
oh, you mean the 4-1-4-1?
yeah, because we was
Yeah.
obviously expecting it to be well it to be four at the back.
Mm.
We didn't really call a three. I suppose we didn't really expect Jones to be played, but
Well, I said, well, we said it the night. And Monday was saying the same thing. Reese was saying the same thing. Well, no, actually, no. Reese said we shouldn't be playing a three at the back. We should be going at them, at Liverpool. And it's like, and I was thinking, I'm not so sure. I don't know. And I know Doug as well also was saying that teams that have done well against Liverpool this season are teams that have actually gone for them and gone against them and tried to put it on them, you know, and sort of caused Liverpool problems high up the pitch. Stop that kind of passing game
mm,
early in the, sorry, higher up the pitch and in their own half. You really get at them, make it really difficult for them. So, I mean, for all we know, we may well see that this might be the approach here might be okay. Look, because of the 3-4-3, you've got to get that three you are going to play at the top there. You might be saying to Lindelof, Jones, and Maguire, you know what, you play that high line, but you've got to get close to your man. If you see them hanging around, get close to them.
mm.
Get close to them. We don't know, and the rest of them, everybody else, get up there and cause a nuisance. Just try and stop them high up the pitch. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how he's going to play this one out, Mr. B. But you know what? Either way, I'm looking forward to it. I think either way, we're going to see some good football. Yo, Steve Fletcher, another member, also in the building. Big up Steve Fletcher. Let's hope Ralph can work his magic. Jonesy to bag a brace. Hey, go on there, Steve Fletcher. Like that. Let me just give you a quick talk here about something you might not know. So, in the first ever competitive match against Liverpool, which was at Anfield, United, known then as Newton Heath, we lost 7-1, and that was in 1895. So the first ever game between Man United and Liverpool, we lost 7-1. However, the next game after that, and we were still playing at Bank Street at the time, uh, we beat them 5-2. And do you know what? You go back all that time, right? Look at that. They beat us 7-1. We beat them 5-2. And who are the two teams that are still the two biggest teams in English football? Man United and Liverpool. You know what? And there's nothing, we're so close and everything. All right, Liverpool are a little bit further away than us on the Champions League front, which, yeah, that's just the way it is. They got six, we got three. But we're so close on everything else. And we always have, it's always been this kind of, I don't even know, I can't even, you know, grasp what it is, why it is what it is with Liverpool and Man United, why they're so successful and have been. It's quite bizarre, but it is what it is. And also, yeah, we know Sir Matt Busby played for Liverpool, um, and we beat him. Oh yeah, we beat him when we played on Manchester City's ground as well a long time ago. 1946, we beat them at 5-0 at Main Road at Manchester
because
City
of the
ground.
war.
Uh, that was in 1946, yeah, so that would have been the war, yeah. Because don't forget, Old Trafford was destroyed during the Second World War. Um, so it had to be fixed up, didn't it? So we couldn't play there. But there's a lot of history to this game, and the history of this game is just, you know what I mean, it's frightening. Yo, big up UK Strange, yo, big up Mede, Jordan Hyman, um, Alias, big up folks, welcome, thank you for joining. Hit the like, subscribe, and the share button. Do appreciate you joining us. But yeah, so there's um, there's a lot of history between these two great clubs, Mr. B, isn't there?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's not. It's even better when the rivalry's in your house. I'll be
Well,
honest. It's even better when the rivalry's in your house. But
have you got
yeah,
Rav? Have you got Rav? Oh, you have, yeah. You've been watching the
yeah,
football.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yo,
It's
Tobias, big up. Go on, go on, Mr. B.
yeah. Just saying, it's lovely. Both of my brothers. Cover actually telling I've got three brothers. And one's a Villa, but poor him. But the other two are Scousers. So
Oh
yeah,
my
it's
days.
nice. It's nice. Maybe not
Yeah,
so nice now, but I'm getting that feeling that we're going to do something good today. Talk. I've got that.
yeah.
I've got that
You feel that
unsweary.
positive vibe. You feel the
Yeah,
positive vibes, bro.
it's back. It's the Jones
Yeah,
effect.
yeah, that's just it, man. Phil Jones is in there, man. You know what? And Phil, I tell you something. If you will see energy, desire, and heart from Phil Jones, and I swear he will. Listen, you watch Phil Jones, I guarantee it. He'll be running his mouth off like non-stop. He will be at it, bang at it. Um, Let me just ask everybody in the chat. Like I say, big up to you, Alias, and Tobias as well. Nice to see you.
Question for guys.
Go on.
Sorry, I got one for them in the chat. So, the formation, the formation. Obviously, it's a change. Has
Mm,
seeing the formation and the lineup made you change your score prediction?
that's a good question, Mr. B. It's not made me change mine. I'm sticking to my 1-0. But yeah, that's a good question that actually for the chat. Answer that question for us, folks. Let us know. Um, or even just put what you think the score prediction is going to be. Yo, big up Avad also in the building all the way from Germany. Big up to you. Come on, Phil Jones says solo, yeah. Hey, I tell you what, listen, he's had a lot of grief, Phil Jones, you know, and I think, you know what, it's not his fault. We know that. We've spoken about this many times before in previous streams, and you know what, it's not his fault he's been injured. It's not his fault that Man United offered him the contract. He wasn't going to say no. You know, at the time when he signed it, I don't think he was actually could have foreseen how long he was going to be injured and everything else that was going to happen around the club. So you know what, he's had a rough time, and maybe, just maybe, you never know, Mr. B. You just never know that maybe Ten Hag might have a use of Phil Jones in a squad, no, in a squad's fashion. We're going to need. Listen, we're talking about all these players going from the club. This player, that player, him, and him, and then
I
you're
get
like,
it.
yeah, well, hold the phone. We are going. If you're going to compete in all these competitions, right, throughout a 38 game season in the Premier League, you need a big squad. That's what
I hear
Oli
that.
made clear.
I hear
So,
that.
you know what? Some of these players, they are going to play a part until we've had some successful transfer windows. And then when we have had successful transfer windows and we've had a season under Ten Hag, or maybe it might stretch to 2 seasons under Ten Hag, I think for me, that's when I will then start demanding that we at least we want to win something then. I'll give Ten Hag 2 seasons before I start demanding a trophy. And I'm not going to say what any trophy will do, right?
Oh, any trophy will do. Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I ain't too much to ask for. Yo, Saragon, big up to you as well. Big up, Saragon. Now, Kane also in the building. Big up, Niall. It's a big, big night for Manchester United. Also, let me just say this. Um, Cristiano Ronaldo, our talisman, our hero, one of our greatest ever players, probably if not the greatest players in the world. He had some absolute devastating news yesterday that we heard. He lost, he lost his little boy, a twin, to a little girl, and honestly, as a father myself, I could not imagine how that would feel at all. I can't say I know how you feel or anything like that because I don't. And all I want to do is just pass on our love, best wishes, and regards to Ronaldo and his family. And hope hope that he can get over this terrible news. Um, it must be Mr. B. It must be shocking. That must be really bad to try and deal with news like that.
Undescribable, mate.
Yeah,
Undescribable. Again, just can only send out our condolences, him and his family.
yeah, that's it. I mean, if anybody's religious in the chat, you would ask, do you hope that you know that God will help him with the sorrow and the grief that they're going through right now. You know, it must be absolutely devastating and terrible. But yeah, just want to send our love to Ronaldo. And apparently, the news, the rumor is that the Liverpool fans are actually going to applaud at 7 minutes as a sign of respect to Ronaldo and as a sign of love and what have you for for what's happened. So you know what, big up to the Liverpool fans for that. You know what I mean? That's you got to just don your hat and say, you know what, respect to you for that. It's a classy thing to do. You know what I mean? So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. Let's have a look. Abad's putting the clappy hands and the thing. Ronaldo's with the pray. Yeah, sorry, solos with the pray. Yeah, everybody's getting involved in the chat here. All prayers to Ronaldo that he and his family get through this terrible time. Yeah, that's it.
So,
Del Boy Gunner in the house as well. Big up Del Boy, another Arsenal fan. Oh, you know what's happening, Mr. B? I've just realised why there's
yep,
so many Arsenal fans.
yep.
Take it away, Mr. B.
I won't. I won't. I could just see them. I can see that they're taking me away. I can see them doing their coming out onto the pitch. We've got how much players with their hands up praying. So I'm ready to go talk. Positivity's back. Might only last 6.5 minutes, but at the moment it's back. So they have to have worked on something. You wouldn't have just thrown them out there with three at the back. So I'm confident that I'm confident that I'll get 90 minutes of football.
Yeah. Right. Just 90 minutes of football. No, listen, I I think I think that there is going to be some fight and desire and heart shown here. Right. 1 second, Mr. B. I just need to go and grab.
So Pat Lawless is I've seen Pat Lawless. He's just saying here he'd get Pogba to sit on Salah for 90 minutes. I'm not sure Pogba would have that discipline, to be honest.
Well, I mean, we may see some of that. We might see some kind of man marking here. We don't know. I mean, it's not just Salah though. That's the problem. You've got um, Diaz and Mane to deal with as well. You know, we know they can all score goals. You know what I mean? It's just one of those. It's just one of those things. And the one of the other vital factors of this, Mister B, is that Liverpool themselves need to win this game to try and.
Yeah, of course, I get it. I
You
get
know what
it.
I mean?
But do they? The thing is, Liverpool aren't changing the way that they play to win the game. We're changing the way we play to try and stop them from winning the game. But let's go talk. GGMU lads. So I've got a picture of
Right.
Phil Jones there. The camera panning in on Phil Jones. Liverpool with their dozens and dozens of flags. With their what's that? A live a bird?
Yeah, live a bird. Don't know why mine's gone off. But anyway.
I would assume they're singing that silly song now. Obviously my volume's down, so I don't know, but I can only assume that they're singing that silly song about not having a torch, something about walking in the dark or walking alone or something.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it. I've never heard it myself. But so yeah, here we go. So they're
See,
about to kick off. Hold on, let me just get the timer ready, folks. Let's get that timer ready, folks. Please don't no spoilers in the chat if anybody gets ahead of us. Right, they're just taking the names for me, Mr. B. Are they same for you?
Oh, that's. Just let me know as they've kicked off because I'm just ahead of you.
Yeah. And we're off, folks. We're kicked off. Here we go, and the ball gets launched straight away forward from Man United.
Different camera angle there.
I know that's yeah. You must be seeing the same thing as me.
Yeah.
Diogo Dalot. That's so strange having the what I'm seeing here is the Man United. Oh, right, I just realised why, because of the kit. I was gonna say the Man United our background is on a blue background. Like, yeah. Because of the kit. But anyway. Mr. B.
Well done, Wan-Bissaka kicks it out of play for a throw in.
Mm,
Look at the tempo that they're playing at. I think that's what we need to match the tempo.
yeah. But yeah, it's just having that. I mean, there's certain areas of the pitch where you go, yeah, okay, you have it there, like there, have it there. You know what I mean? You don't want to overexert yourself too much because they'll have you just burnt out if you try too hard. So let's just see what happens now when the ball does go over there. That's too easy there. Look. Mane. Oh, does he keep that in? Does. Pogba. Oh, there was no runner there. Pogba played a cracker there, but there's no runner.
Bruno held up his hand in apology.
Yeah. So Liverpool just knocking it about now at the back.
Here, this is where he needs to be pressured. You see where he pulls it to the halfway? There has to be a mark where they decide that they have to press.
Mm.
That's a ball by Thiago.
Yeah, good ball. Oh, Diaz. Alexander Arnold trying to put the cross in. See, that's might be another thing we might see tonight is Klopp saying, okay, look, we know that they're going to pressure us on those wide spaces. So, you know what? If you do get a chance, cross it from a little bit deeper inside. Do you know what I mean? Rather than taking it all the way. It's like we have. Well, we believe that Ralph has been giving us that instruction. Otherwise, why would Shaw and Tellers, especially, be putting the crosses in from where they have most for a lot of the games? So Liverpool may employ that tactic, but that's well played there for Man United. Break that down, but Matic gives it away. Paul Pogba picks it back up again. No, Marcus Rashford's got it now. Go on, Marcus, son. That's set the turbos on. But Van Dijk reads it well and gets across quick. Okay, little taster there for Marcus. Now, with really pressure up here.
Oh,
Ooh,
lovely little turn there.
Bruno Fernandes got so close to Alisson there, and we now pressure. Well done. Lindelof, well done. Paul Pogba.
Doesn't
Pressure,
look
we
like
played
a
it back
3
now.
at all there, though.
No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't. I think we don't want to sort of nullify our chances of pushing the ball out to the wings. Because if we go too deep on a 5, they can press up and get in
Yeah,
and
but
stop
it
us
was
getting
just
out.
strange that it was a 4. I wasn't expecting a 4 to see a 4 there. That's all head up.
It
Well
was
done.
2-4, wasn't it? Oh, what a ball that is! Ooh, did he get there? No, it's just going to go out. Oh, Dalot just couldn't get there, but what a great pass it was. But I'll tell you what, I'm happy with the way we've started here, Mr. B. I'm liking it. Are you liking it, Mr. B? What you've seen so far?
Yes, I am. I am. I'm still a bit confused with the four. I'm trying to work out who the four at the back were. But look, at least they're putting them under a little bit of pressure higher up the pitch.
Yeah. That's it. See now. That's it. Get across there. That's it. Get across. See, that's it. See, man for man there. So we pushed them in. This is what I was talking about. Pushing them inside. But now they've got him behind us and we could be in trouble here. Oh,
Salah
don't believe
cross,
it.
1-0.
I don't believe it. It's 1-0. So easy. We got. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Mr. B. What was that?
Oh boy.
Didn't take long. Nearly just under 5 minutes, folks. Oh, God. That was so easy. I was just
Dive
about to
through bar.
say, you look how we got on them there on the wide positions, and I said when they cut it inside like that, that's where
Look,
we've got to get
look,
compact.
they've
But
got
we were
two runners.
anything.
They've got two runners.
I know we was anything but compact. Oh, that's poor.
Wow. Wow.
And look at Alexander Arnold was having a bit of a do there with David De Gea.
It's not going to give. It's not going to give him. It's not going to not give him the goal. So,
God,
oh well,
it's going to be a long
it's
night
too
if we.
easy. It's
It
too
was that.
easy.
That was so easy. That was just. Oh, it was Alexander Arnold kicked the ball towards David De Gea. It just grazed his face, I think. But oh my God, that was we got absolutely slapped there. Don't know what to say, Mr. B. I'm a bit,
Have to worry, but
bit
you know what?
lost.
Let's get our heads back on. At least Wan-Bissaka's sprinting back. Come on, let's get our heads
Yeah,
back.
well, I know. There we go, folks. 10 in the chat, big up. Like, subscribe, share. Let's just see what happens at 7 minutes then from the Liverpool supporters. Keep our eye on that, folks. Um, CA57 something says Jones is not for me. Spends more time on the floor. Got Bart in the building. Oh God. We
Evening,
nearly got
Bart.
it right. We nearly got it right, Mr. B. We just weren't compact enough. Fair play. We were all. They are applauding. Yeah, they are applauding. They are applauding. So big up. They're all stood up
Yeah, love to see him
applauding.
to a man. Love that.
Yeah,
Love that.
yeah, man. Respect to the Liverpool fans for that. Massive respect for doing that.
Now just don't score 7 past us now.
Yeah, yeah. Just don't score 7, please. You know what? Again, Mr. B, I'll just go back to the two clubs. I mean, not only are we both the two biggest clubs in England, we are also two clubs who've suffered massive tragedies. You know, we've had massive tragedies at the club, and all these things. You know what I mean? It's so weird, isn't it? When you look at what these two clubs have kind of shared, so many things, success, hard times, major tragedies. It's it's so uncanny. It really is. So, well, you know what? Look, folks, all we can hope now is that we try and keep it as low as possible, the score, because
I
I
like that
mean,
one too. I
we've
love
got,
your optimism. I love
I
your
know, but
optimism.
I
The
wasn't
thing is,
expecting them to,
we line up to pot. Anyway, look, let's go.
yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting,
We give him a
oh,
head
an
start.
early change. Already
Lingard,
8 minutes in, we're getting Lingard on.
who's injured? Who do you reckon's injured? Who's your money on
Don't
being
know.
injured?
Um,
Okay.
uh, I'm not sure.
Because there's no way
Must be.
there's no way that's a formation change.
It must be. Somebody must have an injury then. Is Paul Pogba limping? Is he? Paul Pogba doesn't look right.
Yeah, look, you might be right there. But I mean that's how he kinda, that's his gait anyway, isn't it? He's not really a sprinter. But you might be right, Linton. It's
Go
going to
on,
be
Dallo.
interesting to see. Well
Well
done,
done,
Dallo.
Diogo Dallo there. Matic.
Yeah, let's get our head back on this commentary. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, that's poor.
That's poor, Marcus. Maybe we should have waited for the commentary.
That is poor. That was, yeah, it is Paul Pogba, folks. Paul Pogba's going off. I don't know what happened for him to.
I would like to know what that injury is. I would like to
Yeah.
know what that is. I'm sorry. I would. If he's out for the next
Do you
game,
think,
then fine. But
Mr. B, do you think
no,
Pogba's thinking, oh crap, not another slapping? I don't want to be
I don't
involved in
need this
this.
shit. I don't.
I'm
I
just going to
don't need
start
this
limping.
shit.
You know what I mean? I don't know. It's what's he here? He's pulled his sock down. I mean, is it a calf problem or what?
Um. Yeah, sit down on the bench. Yeah, don't go down the tunnel.
So how's that going to affect things then?
Um. All right, let's try and see what they're
Uh,
doing here.
this is tough, Mr. B, man. Anyway, here come Liverpool now, right hand side, played in, and then they get the overlap too easy. In behind, try to put it across, but it's blocked out by Dallo for a corner to Liverpool. This is where we've got to be careful with Liverpool, with the corners now. I don't think is Canate playing.
No, he's not.
Oh, sorry, Mr. B. My headphones have gone off. 1 second. Go on. Sorry, what?
Yeah, Kanata is not playing now.
Hold on, I still can't hear you. Oh, go on, say it again, Mr. B.
They've scored 12 goals from corners this season. Jesus.
Yeah, and they've had 226 corners this season, Liverpool, to Man United's 171. Here comes the corner. No, it's pushed out. Thiago. Oh, no. Oh, just over.
Again
Diaz
by
there
the
with the header over.
Diaz, yeah.
We've got to. I don't know, man. We've got to get compact, Mr. B. We've got to get compact and stop
We just
this.
need to get our foot on the ball. The thing
I
is,
know, but
we line up to take a short one, and because nobody tried, they may as well just start high up the pitch because
yeah, well,
they start. I mean, they start high up. They start, like they're gonna pass the ball out. As soon as somebody comes into the box, they just kick the ball away.
mm,
De Gea always kicks it long, so they may as well line up to hit the ball long.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Got two players there gone over now. What's going on? Wow, two players. Look at the space now over on that right hand side.
Can I
Oh
ask you
my
who was
days.
involved in knocking Rashford over, please? Just
Uh,
out of curiosity.
I'm not so sure. I don't know who it was, to be
If
fair.
anybody knows who Maguire, sorry, who Rashford was fouled by, please let me know. I'm sure Rebel will be in the chat and let me know. This is
Ooh,
a cross picked up by Bruno at the edge of our box.
but there we go. The problem we've got, Mr. B, is that because of Liverpool's pressing abilities, us trying to play out like this in our own space is so risky. It's so risky. It really is. That's why I would prefer, for once we get possession, to players to just make a forward run and somebody to just play a good ball across the floor for a runner or over the top. That's well done there from,
Well
I
done,
think,
Jesse. Oh,
Lingard.
that's a foul, no? Ref?
Surely it's a foul. Free kick on Jesse
Right.
Lingard. He did well there, Mr. B. Lingard. But Yank Talkie smacks, yeah, Lingard. Bart says it was smart of Liverpool to hire a thrown-in coach as it is an underrated set piece. Uh, yeah. Anyway, Phil Jones' second Premier League, only a second Premier League appearance this season since January 23rd. So always a big ask for us, a player who's been out for so long, to come in. But you know what? I've got faith in the lad. I've got faith in the lad to do a job. I know we're 1-0 down, but you know what? Look, it's only one goal.
Let's get your head
And
up,
like we
Bruno.
say, you know what? If we come out of this game with anything, we're happy days. But my 1-0 has gone out of the window. I can't hold on to that now. So I'll have to change. Yo, Andrew Williams, big up. Connor, remember when you were talking crap about Ethan Laird? How many starts he had for Bournemouth, by the way? I told you he wouldn't play. Ooh, that was a long ball forward looking for Lingard there. But you know what? I'm going to keep the positivity, man. I'm going to keep the faith. We're going to get that something out of this game, folks. We'll get something out of this game. So that's the thing here, Mr. B. You know what? We're going to press up out on the pitch like this. Then you've got to be prepared to double up on players. Otherwise, like they did earlier on, they'll just do you quickly. Bam. Before you know it, you're bamboozled and then you're looking at your own goal and seeing red shirts flying past you.
Oh,
Jordan
Henderson's now on the
Henderson,
right.
yeah, cut inside. Fabinho. There's a loose pass though. Wan-Bissaka, Matic. Matic has to carry it. He feeds it to Lingard, but again, he wasn't going to get out there, Lingard. He was
Wasn't
never
that
going
a
to get out.
foul?
No, and here they go again. Who's this? Mane. Oh, it's a deflected shot. It'll be another corner to Liverpool to add to the tally of corners that they've had this season. God, Mr. B, what a long night.
It's not going to be a long night talk. Come on, you have faith. This
I
is,
know.
come on. It's only just started. Positivity. Don't know where it's coming from. Corner to Liverpool.
Corner comes in. Oh,
Unmarked though. Come
was that
on.
Fabinho?
Yeah,
Fabinho totally
yeah.
fluffed his lines there with his attempted volley. But geez Louise, come on. What's happening on the corners, by the way? Was it zonal marking we were doing on the corners there, Mr. B?
I don't think they know. I wasn't looking to have a look to talk, to be honest, to tell you.
Yeah, I think
That's
it was
something we'll
zonal.
ask on Monday later on if he's on the reaction show.
It's getting Liverpool now. They've just worked it out right round to the back again now. They're just going to find themselves
Keep
another
possession.
angle to come in at now. The thing is with that Liverpool, they'll always look for the space and they'll find it. Like that. Look at that. Oh, that's a poor touch though. So again, but oh my God, what sort of pass was that?
Can't even pass 5 yards. Pressure
Who was that,
pass.
Lindelof?
I thought it was Dallo.
That was a poor pass. That was terrible, Alanga. Dallo. Now Dallo's on the byline there at the back. No, we can't even clear it. He's just going to drop straight to Liverpool here. Fortunately, Harry Maguire's there. He tries to have a dig at it. He gets it clear to a certain extent. But Liverpool are just picking every loose ball up. And now we're heading it out for corners for
Now
them.
it's gone out for a corner from Alanga.
Oh, my days. Please, come on. This is shockingly bad. So here we go. Let's have a look at the corner, Mr.
Another
B.
corner. Yep, another corner.
Let's have a
Was
look
this
at what
an
they're doing in terms of
look.
zonal or man for man.
That's
Zonal.
definitely zonal.
Yeah.
Without a
Zonal
shadow of
all
a
day
doubt,
long.
they've just got everybody in the box.
Yep.
And
Here
nobody
comes,
nobody marking Diaz. Look, 23.
and they couldn't clear the first man. No, and I think was it Bruno. Lingard's chasing now. He's got to help. He needs help from Marcus Rashford. Alisson's just going to dink it back out though. So without numbers up here, you're never going to get the ball and press them with twos. Look, it's an impossible task. You've got 3 up there now. But even if they win the ball back,
Watch the run up. Watch for Mane.
there we go, Mane. But well done, Matic. Another corner. Another corner to Liverpool. Jeez Louise. How many corners is that now? 1,
8,
2,
9.
4.
Is that only 4?
Isn't it? I think
No,
it's
it must be more than that. It must be more than that.
Is it?
It has to
I'll have a
be.
look on the stats. I'll tell you 1 second. Jeez Louise. Come on, United. Get a grip. Get some of the ball. We've had no real play at all. Yeah, this will be the 4th.
Another corner by Robinson.
Oh, it's going to go out. It's going to be a goal kick. So that was the 4th corner, Mr. B, that they've had. Come on, United. Come on, United. All we've got to do is score a goal and we're back. It's back, all square. So come on. We can do this, United.
Run is over for their
I
goal.
know that was poor for that goal. Though. That pass by Mo Salah.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, David, you may well ask the question. Harry Maguire saying two, and then this is what I was talking about, Mr. B. You don't want none of that finger pointing sort of blame game. Just you know what, keep your chin up, lads, and keep going, no matter what score it is. Just keep going. It's a poor season for Man United this season. We know that, but you know what,
Long
it is
crossfield
what it
ball
is.
again from Robinson. Mm.
What minute are you at, Mr. B?
20 minutes on the clock, and have United even had a shot at goal?
Oh, header down. It's going to be picked up though by Diaz. Diaz just works it back to Fabinho. Fabinho then puts it all the way back, and now it's going to come out to Andy Robertson, who's going to have a look. No, he decides not to put the cross in. Marcus Rashford. Go on, Marcus, that's it. Harry him, harry him. That's it. Pushed it. It goes all the way back to Alisson. But now, you see, look, we're walking. Look, we're walking into position. So we've got 5 players up there now, and none of them are anywhere near any other player. What are you doing? Look how easy it is for them to get out. Fabinho's just like, if you're going to do that, why are you wasting your energy? It's ridiculous. Look at that. Robertson's got, like, get your tent out, bro. Pitch it up. You got time. Another little crossfield ball
Lovely
now out
ball
to the
by,
right hand
by
side for Mo
Thiago.
Salah. Mo Salah now up against Dalot. He's got a runner. He's got a overlap there though as well. Is Trent Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho goes all the way back to Van Dijk. Matip, sorry. Oh, cheeky ball over the top, and it's going to be 2-0, folks. And it
What a
is
goal.
2-0.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
That goal was disgusting.
It was. That pass was... That was a
That ball
brilliant
passed
pass.
by Mane. Wow.
Oh, well.
Whew.
Let's have a look at this. So... Oh, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Mo Salah just got clear of Dalot too easy.
Told you Mo Salah keeps scoring against Man United.
I know.
Wow. Now 8-5 for Mo Salah
Eight
against
and
Man
five.
United. 8-5. Bloody hell.
Wow. Oh my days. Bill Baggio, now we're done. UK Strange Jesus, we need a new team. Still thinking we're getting something. Asks Andrew. Oh, I mean, listen, it was a that passage of play. That's going to be a free kick. That passage of
At
play
least
there.
somebody's had a bloody foul, for God's sake.
I know, yeah, that's it, innit? You know what? That little bit of passage of play from Liverpool was, you know what? I would defy any team to do any better than we just did in that moment. You can't. That is that kind of football is like it, it's unplayable. Oh look at Fergie. Fergie will be absolutely seething. You got United fans with their heads in their hands. Listen, look, folks. As Man United fans, we've got to accept this has not been our season at all. It's been a really poor season for the club. Now, thing we are now on the verge of all changing. So you know what? I'm not even too bothered if I'm honest with you. I'm not. Listen, yeah, it would have been great. You know what? Go along and spoil the party, so to speak. Put a dent in their hopes of winning a quadruple because that's exactly what we want to do. You know, but you know, it's it's just the way it is at the moment. You know, I mean, and you know what? Let's also not forget. We We dominated for 20,
See, now
20 odd years.
they're trying to pass the ball out from the back and can't be. It can't. They can't do it. They
No,
just haven't got a bloody clue to.
no, no. It's poor, Mr. B. It's very poor. It is. But you're just showing your shots there to Kenny Dalglish and some other guy, I don't know who it was, like laughing and smiling and, beaming. And it's like, yeah, okay, have your day. You can have your day. You know what? It is what it is. But like I just said, everybody else was playing catch up with Man United for 20 years, right? So, you know what? Now it's our time to have a bit of a struggle. Everybody's time comes around. Again, what goes around comes around. So I'll take this. I'll take it. This is our time. So what? Big deal. Move on. We will um, turn it around. It's as simple as that. And we'll have our moment in the sun. Again, simples. So I'm not too fussed. You know what? It is what it is. But here's Liverpool now. Just they're just taking their time and they're just toying with us. You know, this could end up a repeat reflection, a total reflection of the last game at Old Trafford. I mean, I didn't think that 20 odd minutes would be 2-0 down, though, to be fair. I just didn't. Did you, Mr. B?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's big. It's bad, isn't it? It's bad, folks. Robertson to take the throw in. Mr. B, I was going to ask you, what can we do? Is there anything we can do right now? I don't know what we can do, bro.
Somebody
Obviously,
plug out the floodlights, innit?
yeah, well, yeah, get it called off. For long ball for the over the top there for Salah to chase, but it's just far too much on it. Look, I mean, I think really, is it going to change it mid-game like this? I don't know. He may give an instruction to change the formation possibly, but at half time, that's a ball across into nowhere really. But Wan-Bissaka comes across, it's going to go out. We
Oh,
lose it.
Did Wan-Bissaka just kick the ball out of play, too?
I think so. Yeah, looks a bit like that. It's going to be a throw in. Mr. B, don't get me going, bro. Honestly, I'm trying my hardest not to swear, bro. I really am. Robertson set the throw in. Back to Andy Robertson. He just sees the opportunity to switch it out over to Salah, but David De Gea has to come out and he's just headed it straight
Jesus
to Alexander Arnold,
Christ.
who played it straight to Mane, but sorry, Salah. But fortunately for us, we have players in position. But what was David De Gea thinking there?
Yeah, I'm beginning to see. Don't bloody hold the butt cheek like you're injured, bruv. Don't take the piss.
Who?
David De Gea.
Oh, mate. Bruno goes sort of just flying in into kind of like a um, roulette challenge. I mean, because even if he won the ball, there was nobody there to take advantage of it. So that was a pointless exercise. He could have got himself a yellow card there. What is that all about, Mr. B? I mean, it's like watching the
The
first
last
team
game.
play a Sunday League youth team at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
There's no.
Robertson, no,
I mean, the most we can hope for is that it stays at 2-0 until the second half.
Fabinho,
Oh,
Mane, Diaz got a runner with Robertson, but he refuses it. And they go all the way back now. Liverpool just get themselves reset again. Get some kind of shape again. Thiago. This is hard work, folks. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my days! If we do this whole stream, Mr. B, without swearing once, I'm gonna be absolutely gobsmacked.
we will.
Here they come now again. Mo Salah. Ooh, he got the ball clear very
I
easily,
mean,
but
what
it
sort
wasn't
of
anybody
a
there. But
pass was that? Come on,
I know it
please.
was a poor pass,
There's
terrible,
no. Okay.
Mr. B, man. I think we just got to smile, grin and bear it. I think is the phrase. 13 in the chat, big up, folks.
I,
Thanks everybody
I,
for
I,
joining.
I can hear
Uh,
that voice in my head talk. I can hear that voice in my head. Don't worry, I can hear it. I can hear it.
um, give us a like and a subscribe if you're new. Don't share it because we don't want every man and his dog listening to me and Mr. B try and not swear. But here they come again, Liverpool now. Got so much time on the ball because we're just giving them too much time and space. And there's Mo Salah. No, that gets a deflection. It'll be saved by David De Gea. Um, oh, I don't even know what to say, man. SHAH, all of interceptions go straight to Liverpool. Yeah, yeah, lol, they're gonna go easy on us on this. I thought the players would be up for Liverpool away. Yes, exactly. UK strings. That's what you want to see. That's what you would have hoped for. But quite clearly, that is not the case.
Evening, Jimmy Roy in the chat. Never seen you.
Yeah,
Sorry
big
you're
up Jimmy
late.
Roy. Yeah, man, don't be worried about being late, bro.
We've
Give us a
still got
like
an
and a
hour.
subscribe. Yeah, we still
Still
got an
got an
hour.
hour.
It seems like I feel like here we go. They're in behind. Diaz. Oh, and it was well defended. Phil Jones there got in the way and did well there, but he's huffing and puffing a lot, Mr. B.
He's
There, look at him.
blown out of his backside. He's only been on the pitch for. So we've got Phil Jones. Anyway, look. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
well,
on.
it's not. It's like I said with Phil Jones. It ain't his fault. It's not. You know what I mean? He's not game fit. There's being fit, but there's match fit, and he ain't match fit. We know that, and it was a risk. But what else could we do, Mr. B? You know what? It was one of those situations for Ralph of look. You know what? I have to give something a try. Big up to Ralph for trying it. It ain't his fault, bro. I'm not going to blame Ralph. Not for 1 second. Alexander
Mark,
Arnold. Ooh,
Mark
another
Gemini,
corner.
you've been away. What's happening, big man? The
Yeah,
formation
big
was
up.
asking for a battering and we're getting it.
Yeah, big
Um,
up, Mark Gemini.
yeah, you might be right there. You might be right there. But look, we keep it 2-0 in the second half until the second half.
David
I mean,
De clears it.
how much corners
It's
have
only
they had?
it must be about 6 now. Oh, there you go. Oh, what a save by David De Gea. He has to drop the ball. No, no, the flag goes up. David De Gea's down here. Oh, that's all we need, isn't it?
He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. He's all right.
Right, let me have a look at the 6 corners. It is not 7. So they've had 6 corners now. We've not even had one yet.
Is that all?
Goes to show.
Seems like
Yeah,
so much more than that.
77% possession for Liverpool. 7 shots on target, 2 shots on target, which have equalled in goals. Oh my God, that's exactly what I've been saying for I don't know how long now about Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp, the numbers game. Chances created to goals scored. They've had 2 chances and scored 2 goals. There you go. That's what Liverpool are about. Doesn't matter how many times you threaten Liverpool in behind. Jurgen
Go on,
Klopp.
go on. We're gonna
Yeah,
get a. Oh, we got a corner.
is that a corner?
Get
Wow,
in.
folks, we've got a corner. Go on. I don't believe it. We've got a corner. Maybe we can score from the corner, folks. Come on, United now. Harry Maguire's getting up there. Come on, Harry. Get your napper on it, or you, Phil Jones. Bang us. Head it down onto the floor and right into the net, man. Come on. Let's have it.
You are forever the optimist, though, Tom.
No, here comes a corner. Harry Maguire does exactly that, but it's straight down into the ground, and Liverpool just latch onto it. But we work. No, it goes back to Alisson. That's the end of
You
that.
did. You did ask him to hit it into the ground.
Yeah. Oh, Diaz. He's played a little bit behind Salah, but he tried to find Mane, but it was well defended. And now we're dawdling on it with Bruno. Bruno, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's he doing, Mr. B? Oh my days, he's just give it away to Mane. And Mane's in the box. He goes over. Is it going to be a penalty? No, the referee says, but it's Fabinho.
Fabinho.
Mane. Oh! 3-0. I don't believe it, Bruno. Offside. But even so, I'm not happy, Mr. B. I'm not swearing, but I'm not happy.
Just I'm
Mm.
watching this, and I'm going to be coaching my son's under nines on Saturday.
Oh, Mr. B, man.
And if any of them play like this, I'm giving the appearance back their sub money and telling them to go away.
Oh,
Talk
Mr.
this. There's
B.
no. At the moment, I'm looking at this game, and
Oh.
there's no. They don't know how to pop. Look, you're looking at where are they going to pass? Everybody's
Uh-oh.
running.
No, the ball over. Marcus. Marcus Rashford. No, he can't. No, he can't get it down. He can't get it down. Sorry, Mr. B.
No, no. I'm just watching the game, trying to work out where we boy, yeah.
well,
I'm speechless.
Mr. B. Almighty Blues FC. I won't be surprised if you lot turn up against us, though, says Ankit. Yo, big up Ankit. How you doing, bro? Ian Shaw in the building, Man City fan as well. They're all in here, Mr. B. They're coming to see our pain, bro. Absorb the pain, folks. Absorb it. Because next season, things are going to be different. Let me tell you that. Anthony Herbert also in the building. But I just want to mention something. Um, where is it? How many players do you think have played for both sides, Mr. B, for Man United and Liverpool?
I know what the answer is.
Yeah. Okay, I'll
I
ask the
think.
chat.
Oh,
Without
actually,
Googling
no.
it, folks.
Actually, looking at is it? It's
17,
not that.
Mr. B, I'll tell
Seven.
you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, 17 who've played for both sides, which is crazy, isn't it?
Then how? All right,
um,
I've got one for you. How much players have been traded sold between the both sides?
yeah, 4.
Oh, you son of a.
Yeah, 4 players been traded back and forth between Liverpool and Man United. Um, we're on Stat City now because obviously this game is like quite diabolical to watch, but we'll try and keep you updated with the commentary. But Liverpool are just taking the mickey at the moment, playing it around the back. You know, it's like to you, to me, to you, to me. We're trying to press, but we're just pressing in what, you know, one person's pressing and other people are just taking up space. Marcus Rashford, Bruno, he dummies it to go all the way back. Bruno, what is that? Ball over the top? No, too much on it. And Jesse Lingard can't get anywhere near it. Um, oh, God. 17 friendlies we've had. Um, and it's, so how many? So Liverpool players who've played against Manchester United, 438, and 448 for Man United who's played against Liverpool. Again, look at the numbers so close. It's crazy. Everything about Man United, Liverpool is like, you know, you do one, whatever you do, we'll do better. Do you know what I mean? And that's how it goes. And that's how it
Not
has
at the
gone.
moment. Not in this game.
Not in this game, no. But here we
That's a
go.
ball over
Marcus.
to Rashford.
Oh, heavy touch from
Oh,
Marcus.
come on,
That
Marcus.
was a.
Come on,
You see, that's what I would
come on.
rather see,
That's
Mr.
the
B's
ball.
long
Remember
ball.
the ball I was talking about yesterday, Talk?
Yes.
Remember the long ball over the top?
Yeah.
Same
Exactly.
pass, same ball.
That's what I would rather see now, Mr. B, is just keep compact, as tight and blocky as possible. Leave Marcus up there, stagger it with Marcus and then Elanga just behind him. And then as soon as you get possession, Marcus, go. Start running. Just launch it and let Marcus run. I think that's the only option we've got, bro. Because, look, again, Liverpool, look, they're so. You know what? Do you remember what I once said, Mr. B, about we was watching a game in a watch along and I said, you know what? I want to see our players like floating about, drifting. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And
Look
look,
at
what
that
does Ten
fullback
Hag
down
said?
there.
What has Ten Hag said? Ten Hag said it's all about fluidity, right? And that's exactly what I was talking about. I didn't use the same word, but that's what I was talking about. And Liverpool, look at Liverpool. They're always on the move for the space. Always look, they'll work it. Obviously, where there's no players around you, like engage, you know, giving the cover shadow or anything like that, or in your sort of zone, you don't need to go and wasting much energy. But when you look at them now, when they're on the ball, You know, the players wanting to move all the time, pointing. Look where the space is. Play the space. Always play the space, bro.
You know, the only two players who stayed in position are the centre backs.
Oh.
Liverpool. Everybody else is gone. Look.
Oh, well, yeah. But there you go. Here we go again. Look,
Oh,
there you go. Ooh, they tried to play that cheeky ball there, but it's not worked out. But Matip to Van Dijk.
6 minutes, man.
6 minutes added on.
No.
Oh, I was going to
6
say,
minutes.
what? Dearie me.
Well, this has been a painful first half. Watch,
You're
talk.
telling me. Stone is in the building, Mr. B, your brother. He's saying, everyone, oh, what a lovely game of football this evening. Yes. Go on, Stoney, man. Well, I'm not going to deny you. I'm not going to deny you, bro. You deserve it. Liverpool have just, they've done what Liverpool do, and we've been absolutely diabolical. Simple. Look at that now. Look at that, Mr. B. See it's just little flicks and touches for runners into space. This is what I'm talking about. This is not rocket science, though. This is the thing. You know,
I mean,
I
look
don't
at
understand.
that.
Don't swear, Mr. B. You've not swore yet, bro, and I'm proud of you. Don't swear, bro. Don't do it, man. Again, look, they play it easily to Mane. He's all on his own. It's just the space that they've got to make their decisions, Mr. B, is frightening and criminal. It's, we're just there to make up the numbers as it stands if we're going to keep playing like this, Mr. B. Because one good pass right now, Mr. B,
And
and
we're
we're
dead.
banging
Because
trouble.
look how high they are. Look, they're just
Yeah,
squeezing
exactly.
them in, boom.
Exactly. There you go. Ball over the top there, but no, Salah didn't quite read that and make the run. He's holding his hand up in apology, but I think Ralph, bro, if you can keep it to 2 before half time, bro, you've got to make some serious changes at half time. We can't continue like this. Here they come now. Oh, that was a good tackle though. Bruno Fernandes with a great tackle. I'll tell you what he did earlier on, Mr. B, was quite unbelievable. But that was a good tackle, so credit him for that. And like I say, folks, from us, we're here on the Man United agenda. We're not got agendas against players. If a player's playing crap, I'm going to say you're playing crap. Or if he does crap for a pass or whatever, it's not good enough. But when they do things well, I'll praise them. That's just the way it's got to be. Yo, Ranger, big up, need McFred out there. Still got 45 to go, lads. Exactly, Ranger. But listen, if that's going to happen, if that happens, Ranger, we've got to have Ralph make changes at halftime. We can't play this at halftime. He's got to revert
Okay.
to a 4-4-2.
So talk. I'm gonna have my positive head on for the second half. What
Yeah.
changes do you think that
Hold on.
Ralph could make this team?
1 second. Here they come again. Liverpool.
Oh,
Trent
Jesus
Alexander-Arnold.
Christ.
He's pinging and ponging all over the shop, and now it's no pretty well defended, I would say, to a certain fashion, but it's going to fall to Robertson. Cuts inside to Diaz. Henderson. Mane.
Okay,
Diaz.
so anyway,
Henderson. Now.
I'll wait for half time. I'll wait for half time.
Yeah. Just wait for half time, bro. Just wait for half time. I don't know. We've got to change our shape, bro. We've got to change our shape because this is clearly not working. Marcus Rashford fighting hard there. But he's got nowhere near the ball. So he's just now been, it's a waste of space, waste of time. Robertson, again, plenty of room in front of him. Fabinho. Oh, dear. I'll tell you what. Pogba knew what he was doing, lol. I asked that question, Andrew. Do you think
As I
Pogba was
said,
like,
I do. I think they scored early and he just said, F this, I've got a calf injury.
yeah, I don't want to be, he doesn't want to be involved in another slapping. Do you reckon, Mr. B? Do you think he really would do that, Mr. Low, long distance shot there from Luis Diaz, but it's straight at David De Gea. Please, half time, hurry up, will you? He's looking at the clock and I'm like, oh God, it's like being at the dentist.
Oh,
You know what I
God.
mean? Oh, hard work.
Do you know what? There's a couple of people in the chat who I know I just see initials, and just by the way that the words are DO, I'm going to assume that is Mr. OT. Thank you for joining the stream. I know you've come on to abuse me and laugh. While you're here, please hit that likes button. I know you're not going to subscribe. Maybe you will. Actually, I know you won't subscribe, but you know what? Hit the like button. If you're here to watch my face, I'm not going to cuss. They won't bring me to that, but hit the like button. Rager, I'm going to guess that that's you as well. If it's not, I would be very surprised. There's only one Ranger. Yeah, and the fact that he's talking about McFred, yep, there you go, there you go, there you go. Yeah, they've all come to abuse me today. Thank you. I know you haven't subscribed, and if you have, appreciate it. If not, just hit the like button. That's the least you can do. Stay off my WhatsApp, please. Long ball by Maguire out to the right, and he has kicked it into the Expedia side.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, folks. Listen, folks. When it gets to half time, we're going to switch over to do some halftime analysis. I say analysis, but yeah, with Matt. And if any of the members who are in the chat, if you want to come on at half time, let us know and we'll drop the link for you at half time. What is it? Plus 1 minute, so we should be going to half time shortly, folks. We should be going. I'm just going to get ready to stop the timer. There you go, folks. It's half time. It's half time. Yes. Now then, Matt, how are you doing?
Good, you?
Well, considering the circumstances, not really.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, the game's horrible, mate, isn't it, to watch? It's very sore on the eyes, and there's just nothing that the team are doing at all. They're not moving about quick enough. They're not pressing. They're not showing any heart to try and get something from this. I'd like to see him get a bit more closer to the Liverpool players and like give it that whole rivalry feel. It's just nothing from us. It's just flat. And I know you're not probably listening to the commentary, but they're literally digging at Man United and just the way they're playing, and it's only deserved, mate. They've not done what they said they were going to do before the game. Just can't wait for the end of the season.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's quite diabolical, to be fair. I mean, I was expecting a lot more, if I'm honest with you. I really was.
Yeah, it was. It is a shame, isn't it, mate, that we're 2-0 down. But look, hopefully something can happen at half time, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, what would you change at half time?
Oh, God. It's difficult to say, to be fair, mate. Maybe just to sit back and sort of not get trashed in the second half. From what I'm looking at, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Mr. B.
What do you think, Mr. B?
I can't hear a word Matt said. I can only hear you.
All right, you can't hear Matt now?
Mm-mm.
Okay, no worries. Okay, what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If you want to come on for a minute just to have your say, then do so. But please, no swearing. Keep it clean. Keep it respectful. Yeah.
This is we're going to let them know this is members only, yeah? Is this the members only one? Or are we filtering it for members?
No, just if anybody wants to come on, there's the link to click it to get in the background. So I'm taking it, Mr. B, that you can't hear anybody else if you can't hear Matt.
No.
You can hear me though, yeah?
I can hear you perfectly.
Yeah, that's only because of our other link.
Okay,
So,
so should I
drop out of this link to give if anybody else comes in the space, I'll give you time to go to the toilet and wait for StreamYard to come back on, or
yeah, I'll just drop you back down to the bottom here. There we go. Lads, this is mad. Yo, Eddie, there's the link, bro. Click it. If you want to come on, have your say, click on the link. Come and tell us what your thoughts are. I'm taking it everybody can hear me and Matt as we're talking.
What do you think they should do second half, Talk?
I think a change of formation. I think we need to go forward at the back, to be honest.
I'm going to wait for
Stop this
stream
three nonsense. Stop this three nonsense. And maybe even just go straight 4-4-2. You know what I mean? I can't see 4-2-3-1 with what we've got, to be honest.
Yeah,
David the Real Pundit, big up to you in the chat.
It's difficult. Oh, it's hurting. I don't know, man.
You're telling me. It is poor. But can everybody hear us in the chat? Just let me know if you can hear us, because we're just testing this out for the first time. So we need to know that you can hear us. But those goals, the first goal, Matt, was too easy. But the second goal was just pure class.
Was pure class. But I just think like the build up to that second goal as well was just, they just let them through. And I think you can see that with the third goal that got disallowed as well. It was just too easy. Just sliding across like the penalty box and someone there like Luis Diaz to tap it in. I mean, defensively weak, mate, from us. But I mean, we've always known that we are, you know what I mean? And I think David De Gea is the only player pretty much that's trying to, rally up the troops and trying to say, look, this is an important game. Come on, keep your eye on the ball. Like, come on. And it's not working, is it?
No, it ain't. Not at all. Big up Ajmal as well. Anthony Herbert also. So I was expecting people to click that link. You see the link there, folks? StreamYard. Click on it, and you can come and give us what you think of the game.
It's probably why they come on. So if we were winning, it might be a different story. It's I bet people are feeling very happy right now. Yeah,
it's a possibility. But listen, Pat Lawless, click the link, bro. Eddie, I thought you'd have been first on, Eddie. Come on, click that link and get on here. I want to know what you've got to say. I mean, I can already guess that you're going to be exceptionally angry. But you know what? Try not to swear. Don't say F or B. Like they say on Big Brother. Do you know what I mean? It's a clean one tonight. I'm not going to get drawn into that that angry, and have the Liverpool fans laughing. I'm going to take it like a man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it, Talk? I think you're not that angry because you only expect this, surely.
Well, I don't know if I was expecting it. I thought what I was expecting was more of a fight, Matt. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. I was just expecting more of a fight, and not for us to be kind of gifting Liverpool space and allowing them to get in so easy behind. It's poor. Oh, I'm on the bog, lads. United. Oh, he's on. Right. Oh, sorry, Eddie. Can I come on? Yeah, come on then. Anthony, click on that link, bro. Let's have it. Keep it clean, though, Anthony. No swearing. Click the link, Anthony. You see the link's there, mate.
So, am I right?
Sorry, one second, Matt. Pat Lawless says, I'll be with you next week, sure. For sure, lads. Excellent. Yo, there's the boss man Solo. What you saying?
What can I say? We're getting opened up like a tin of sardines at the moment, boys.
You look like you're dressed for a funeral, Solo.
Listen, I'm still in my work clothes, man. What these guys do to me, they're killing me softly over here.
They're telling me, Mr.
Absolutely
Solo.
killing us. Now, to be honest with you, first half, the lineup, looking at the lineup, do I agree with the lineup? The answer is no. I thought to myself, it'd probably be, 5-4-1, but the 5-4-1 isn't as compact as I would expected for it to be. It's almost like looking at looking from sort of centre backs, the defence, the back four, to the midfield, to the centre forward. There's such a massive gap between them. So Liverpool got the advantage of basically just knocking those balls around. That's why they're doing. So, like when you, at football, like before a game or something like that, you get someone in a circle, don't you? You knock the ball around. That's what Liverpool are technically doing to United.
Yeah, they've got a man over, haven't they?
Exploiting
got a man over.
Yeah. It seems like Liverpool got about 14 players and we've got about 7.
I know. It's crazy.
Absolutely, it's bad. It is terrible.
Let me ask you, Solo. What would you change at half time? Would you change the formation? Firstly,
would I change the formation? Can I get 11 new players?
Well,
nah. On the honest though, I think De Gea. I think Matt said it. De Gea is the only sort of player who seems like he actually want to try. I'm watching sort of. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm watching Bruno Fernandes very closely. And I know we have this debate, and people talk about we're going to bring Fred into this, about Fred giving the ball away quite oftenly and other players giving the ball away. I'm watching Bruno Fernandes closely today, and it is very true what they're saying. In big games, he doesn't turn up in big games. And the reason why he doesn't turn up in big games is the simple fact is, one, he's never got his head up to put the plays through. Two, he's just constantly loses the ball. I'm watching him today for that third goal, which was given offside for. That was all down to Bruno Fernandes.
I personally think he shouldn't even be playing today with what he's been through, like in the last day or whatever, with the crash or whatever it was, the car crash. Yeah. I just think maybe it's just a bit like, oh, we need our star players. Pogba's gone out already as well, and I just think maybe his mind's not on it. And he doesn't look.
Season is finished. The season is finished with these guys, Matt. Honestly, the season is finished. Absolutely finished with these guys. So these guys, technically now, the thing is, like I said, I've been saying for a while now, is they're throwing all the managers under the bus. They're going to wait for the new manager to come in. And I think they did say on the commentary as well, what will happen is they'll try and throw that manager under the bus as well, rather than taking responsibility. Because for Man United and the Man United fans, the first game we look for when the fixture list come out is Liverpool. And I think Gary Neville said it. This is probably it's a spineless team. It is a spineless team.
You know what, Silo? This is the first time after the defeat that we had 5-0 that I've not looked for the second game, the return.
We were there as well, weren't we? Oh, that was beautiful.
I just didn't care about this return game anyway. It's new going to Anfield, no matter what. It was going to be a difficult uphill battle, and it's showing that already.
It's still, to be honest with you, it's a game of two halves, and Man United normally play a game of two halves. So that could be Liverpool first half, and second half, you never know. I'm still sort of, I know it's 2-0, and it basically they're slice and dice through us, but I'm still going to keep the faith, and hopefully we can get something, at least something back from it second half, because it seems like with it as well, Liverpool with their high line, Rashford has gone past that high line twice now, but his touches have been poor.
Yeah.
So I think if we're going to get a result against Liverpool, that's the only way we're going to get this goal against Liverpool, because Liverpool, the way we are playing, Liverpool are coming even more narrower and they're getting through the midfield easily. And Thiago, is immense.
Good player. He's a good player. So he's
turned up this game. Yeah, Diaz, And then that pass by Mane.
Savage.
I've always rated him. As a thingy. That pass, you got to give credit where credit's due. Yeah, I know people might be sitting there absolutely annihilating me right now, but listen, that's why Liverpool are where Liverpool are right now, and that's where United are where we are now. We're basically a top 7 club, if that.
Yeah, we're in a bad. I've already explained. Look, we're in a bad spot. We've had a really bad season. But you know what? Things are about to change for us. And you know what? I agree with what Ralph said. That look, this is not going to be a 30-year wait for another title for Man United. No way is it. It's just not going to happen like that.
I get that, and he's playing and he's giving this confidence to all of us here as fans, and we trying to buy into what he's saying. But for me, I honestly say, with the owners we've got, I don't trust it. Well, I don't trust it at all. That's me. Bottom line, I don't trust the process.
All we can do is all we can do is keep the faith, trusting Eric Ten Hag to make the right decisions in terms
honestly, yeah, you have to. You have to back the manager. You have to back the manager.
Yeah,
but
we have to back the manager. But
Ranić coming out and saying it, I agree some extent with what he's saying. It's basically saying that, oh, we're not going to be like a Liverpool. But the problem is, as United fans, we've got to sit here right now and look deep into the mirror and think to ourselves, are we going to take 2 years? Are we going to take 5 years? For me, to be honest with you, I think this is a 5-year process right now for me. It's 5 years. And before we even see anything.
Well,
we got to keep the faith.
If it takes 5 years, you know what, so be it. But if in that time, I just want to see much better football than we've witnessed tonight. But listen, thanks for coming on, Bob. It's getting close to coming back now. But Matt, where can we find you, Matt, before you go?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, everybody. Please do smash like, share, subscribe. This is a brilliant watch along. Keep with us now. Football United TV. I'm Matt. Come check us out. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the second half. Come on.
Do I get a plug?
Yeah, where can we find you, Solo?
I'll see you guys at 10:15.
Yeah, big up, Solo.
I'll see you boys
big
later.
Up, bro.
Good luck. Yeah, big up.
Thanks for coming on. Big
Pleasure,
up.
guys. Good up.
Ciao. Ciao. Well, Mr. B, there you go. Let me just get out of that. There we go. So did you hear that, Mr. B? Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. I can't hear you, Mr. B. 1 second. I don't know why that is, but anyway. Just gonna get rid of that. Mr. B, I can't hear you, bro. Can he hear you? And we're just getting ready for the second half, folks. So I'll get ready to...
Jadon Sancho on started the second half.
Oh, Jadon Sancho on, yeah?
Yeah, Jadon Sancho's on for the start of the second half. I've just got the referees just getting his arm.
Yeah, his armband fixed.
Yeah, his armband's fixed, yeah.
But who's he come on for, Mr. Beast, Jadon Sancho?
Phil Jones.
Oh, right, okay. So it's gone back to 4 at the back then.
Yeah, 1 second. I just need to do something.
That's a good move, Ralph. He's got to give us a chance. Big up to everybody in the chat. Thanks to Solo and to Matt for coming on at half time there. We do appreciate it. That was the first time we've trialed that. I hope it worked okay, folks. Did it work okay? Give us a 1 in the chat if it worked all right and you could hear everything and see everything clearly. And if not, give us a 2 and we'll work on it. But that was our first time of doing that in this format, which took a lot of hard work. I won't lie to you. But you know what? That's what we do on this channel. We work hard to bring you the best content that we can, you know, because like we say, we do this because we love it, because we love the club, and we love talking about football. But we also do it because we want to bring you the best content that we possibly can. We always try and endeavour to be the best that we can be. And Mike, what is it, Mike Riley? He's got a right trouble here. He's got in the tunnel. He's like stripping off. What's he playing at? I want to know who's gone off for Sancho, folks.
Jones.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Jones. Okay. So has he gone to a 4-4-2? Do you think, Mr. B?
Has he gone to 4-7? Yeah.
Or 4-3-3?
4-3-3 probably.
To match them up.
Yeah.
Well, come on, mate. I tell you what. You know what? You never know, Mr. B. We might actually better turn this around then.
Oh, Jesus, talk, please.
Come on, I've got to be optimistic. Bro. I can't. The pain's killing me as it is. Without any optimism, man, I might as well just go and put my head down the toilet and flush it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I think he just. I'm not here to slander nobody, but the goal went in. He started limping and he came off. So I don't know.
Yeah. So what's this? Olakunle saying tell Todd to sort his sound. What am I not coming through clear then? Hold on a second. I'll just test it on my phone. 1 second. Have a listen.
I'm not here to slander nobody, but the goal went in, he started limping and he came off. So I don't know.
Yeah, so what's this? No.
No, you sound alright, talk. Sound
No,
alright.
it's clear. It's coming
Yeah,
alright. It's
sound
coming
alright.
clear on my end, so it's all good.
Pogba,
Yeah,
see
sound.
Andrew Williams heard the same thing I did. Pogba might lose a leg.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, what? Pogba may lose his
Yeah, he
leg.
might lose a leg, yeah. That injury was so bad.
Oh, right. I was like, yeah, wait a minute, have I missed something here? Oh my days, I got reeled in royally there, didn't I, folks? Proper. What's Mike Dean still not come on? What's he been doing? He had a shower. Jeez Louise, come on, get on with the game, bro. What are you playing at? I hope my sound's coming through all right, Mr. B. I mean, Vaughn's saying that my sound's not that great, but I've never had a problem with my sound, so I don't understand why all of a sudden it's now not working.
You
Should
closed
be
down
working
all the
all
other
right.
windows, yeah, from the other one?
Yeah, everything's closed. Everything's closed. It's just there's nothing else open, bro. It's all good. So I don't know why it would sound bad. I've no idea. But you know what? That's something that we'll look into if that's the case. But here we go. We're getting ready for kickoff again.
Mr. Cosman, I see you, man. I see you, bruv. Come on. Let's just not lose the second half by more than 3 goals, lads.
Let me just pause it so it gets in sync with our clock. And there we go. Excellent. So here we go now, folks. Oh, let's hope we can have a decent second half here and at least score a goal. Come on, United. What do you think, folks? Can we turn this around? Jimmy Roy, sound is fine. Big up, Jimmy. Let us know, Jimmy. What do you think?
Let's just have a shot.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, at least can we have a shot? At least. Crikey, let's have a look at the stats. Actually, I forgot about that. Let's have a look at the stats for the first half, folks. It's not going to make pretty reading.
You don't want to do that, bro.
76% possession for Liverpool. 9 shots on target. 9 shots, 3 on target. 7 corners to our 2. Wow. That's
Cosman, my guy. I see you. Hi.
Yo, Ajmal. Oh, look at Ajmal using the what are they called? Custom emojis. Yes, go on. Put mine in, Ajmal. Put mine in, bro. Come on. Anybody else who's a member, yo, Pat Lawless, you can use the custom emojis, bro. I've never seen them before. That looks so cool. There's Mr.
It
B.
looks banging, isn't it?
Get in. Here we go. Corner for United. No, headed clear by Liverpool. And it's going to be a break for Liverpool here. They're going to get a runner. That's going to be a free kick and possibly a yellow card.
Oh, it was a fair tackle. Oh, it was. Oh.
No, he said play on. Advantage, I think. Hey,
Foul.
that'll be a free kick to us, though.
Red card.
Andy Robertson.
Send him off. He's putting that. Come on, send him off. Send him off.
Yeah, red card there, Mike Riley. Is it Mike Riley or Mike Dean? I don't remember the guy's name. But Jesse Lingard.
That was a foul. That looked like that was a foul by Jesse there, no?
You got the ball, though. You got the ball, Mr. B. It's all what it is. It is what it is. Yes, there's more. Look, Ajmal, man. Go on, Ajmal, getting all the custom emojis in. I love it. Mr. Stone is saying, no, you can't turn this around. Well, Matic. No. Didn't find its target. One ball out for Liverpool. Going to go out of play, though. It's going to be a throw into United. All we need, Mr. B, is a goal to get us fired up, and you never know what can happen. Wan-Bissaka.
They'll score 2.
Oh, that was 2. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, that was poor. Here come Liverpool with Salah. Working it well with Mane. Salah's just going to do his fancy little footwork there and push it back into non-pressed space. And it's just so easy. So easy. That's, just release it into these areas where they know There's like loads of time on the ball. It's 4-2-3-1, Mr. B. We are. Rashford is the one. So he's reverted back to what we know. Van Dijk.
I would just like to say to the boss that I think me and Talk have shown a lot of restraint today.
Yes,
and and I would like to think that you're sitting there with a smile on your face, not about the result, but about ball into Salah.
Ooh, that was.
Oh look, Wan-Bissaka's play. I've just realised they play Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Yeah,
at left back. Matic.
I've just realised.
But maybe wing back, won't it? Oh, that was a good ball there, but there's just too much on it there for Lingard. So, was it Lingard or was it? Who was that? I'm watching this on the tablet, so it's hard to always tell who's who. But
yeah, it was Lingard. It was Lingard. Yeah.
Olakunle saying the lads are finding this too easy, resulting in them taking foot off gas. Could be right there, mate. You could be right. Mo Salah.
I think they're saving their legs. I think they're saving their legs.
They played a lot of games, as OMONDI pointed out last night in the preview. They are playing a lot of games, and they've got some important games coming up. So you know what? They don't want to. There's no need for them to go exerting themselves too much, is there really, to be fair? But you know what? It still doesn't ease the pain, Mr. B. Lingard. Go on, Lingard. That's it. Release it. Oh, but there's nobody there. Bruno Fernandes was just caught flat-footed. Stood still, more or less. Just positively inert.
That's in the pass.
Oh, free kick. Yellow card coming for Olanga. Is that a yellow card? No, it's been kind tonight. Okay, so usually this says, on average, 3 goals are scored every time Man United and Liverpool play each other. Overall, United have scored 252 goals against Liverpool, while the Merseyside club have netted 235 against their Manchester counterparts. So we've scored more goals against them than they have us. Which is bizarre. However, only 3 times in the last 18 matches between the sides at Anfield have there been just 3 goals scored in the game. So that doesn't make for good reading, does it?
No, not a bit, mate.
On average, 4 goals a game have been scored in the last 20 Liverpool Man United fixtures at Anfield. So let's hope the next 2 then are ours, and I'll be happy. What do you make to that, Mr. B? 16 in the chat.
I think you are so. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, so positive. Yeah, no, I'm not going to say deluded. I'm going to say positive. Positive. I'm loving your positivity. I mean, yeah, look, we'll save it for another show. But come on, well done, Dallo.
Yes, good bit of defending there. Gets pushed all the way back to David De Gea. David De Gea just launches it out. It's dinked on, but it's a poor header that from Lingard. It's a poor header. And again, Liverpool, again, how they work the space and find it, and after time to just carry the ball and look for options. It's just, it's sickening. It really is. I mean, as a neutral, if you're watching this, it's great on your eye, but for us as Man United fans, it's sickening. They've just got it. They've got it down to a fine art, and you've got to give Jurgen Klopp massive credit for that. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is.
Right, simple. That's 2 passes. Pass to a player, 3,
and
ball. Then whack. What?
Yep. To nowhere. But then again, we can pick this up. No, Rashford can't win the ball back there.
I mean, what kind of football logic is that talk, man?
I don't know. It's crazy logic. 2 passes and then dink. This is what I was saying earlier on. You don't need to be doing any of that. If we're going to play long ball, just give it to De Gea. And once De Gea gets it, Yeah,
but that's some ancient 1980s football, man.
I know, but Mr. B, that's where we're at right now, bro. We're in a bad moment, man. There's no 2 ways about it. But there goes that.
I mean, look, he's giving the ball away. He's giving the ball away.
Poor.
Oh, come on. Positivity. Come on. Think solo.
Mr. B, let me tell you this. Did you see that then? Was that Alanga?
He just ran into the
so
guy,
nervous.
gave him the ball.
He's so nervous that his first touch to set himself was too heavy. And he's like, oh man, it's embarrassing. Dearie me, come on. You've got to settle down. Sorry?
There must be a spell in the game where, I'm not even going to say we dominate. Just do something. We've done nothing in the whole first half.
Nothing at all. No, it's, I don't know. We've got to get settled though in this. We've changed formation, but now we've got to get settled in this formation, have a bit of the ball. We're not even giving ourselves a chance at getting on the ball. Now look, David De Gea, again, look, that's what I've been asking for. Put it long, get a header, get a runner, but now we pick it up. Go on. Bruno Fernandes, carry it. You've got space, carry it. That's it. Push it out wide. Sancho, go on, Jaden. Look for somebody there. Bruno. No. Sancho. Oh, tame effort from Sancho. No.
We managed to have a shot while we.
I know, but you know what? We that worked. This is what I was just saying, Mr. B, with David De Gea. Don't be trying to none of this playing it out, that nonsense. Forget it. Put it long, and try and draw the defenders to the ball.
Well, this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying in the first half talk. Surely they know they're never going to pass the ball out from the back. Set up to go long. Set up the team so that it plays long instead of having two at the back in the box, who it's never going to go to, because the two times they've tried it in the game, Liverpool have taken the ball off before it goes out, and then it's nerves. They don't know where they're passing. There's no system of pattern, no pattern. Even a pattern that the opposition could look at and say, you stand there, you stand there, you stand. There's no pattern. There's no pattern. It's just off the cuff.
Yeah, exactly. And this is something that OMONDI has been saying since Ollie was there.
System, pattern of play.
Yeah, and you know what but what I will say, Mr. B, is look, this era we're about to enter into under Erik ten Hag is going to fix that. There's no two ways about that. It really is. It's going to fix it. Whether it yields results early on, I'm probably going to say no, it won't. Not early on, but I'm happy to give time. Look, the Liverpool fans themselves had to give Jurgen Klopp like 2-3 seasons to actually get it right.
Guess what? I understand that, but you see, it's all well and good us talking now, but if we're putting out this sort, I was going to swear, if we're putting out these sort of, I don't expect us to be playing so bad under the next manager. I'll be honest, but everything's going to take time. A lot of these players are, let's be honest, I think a lot of these players will still be here because United can't sell players. The wages that they're on, they're still going to be here. Whether or not they play or they're just clogging up the sub bench is a whole nother issue. But you look at what Liverpool are at the moment and what they're doing at the moment. We had our level of domination. Now you look at this, and did we expect to win the game? It was more in hope that we weren't going to get our arse handed to us on the plate again. But that's a great ball.
Yeah, it's a great ball. Jadon Sancho.
Well defended.
But he napped it up.
Yeah,
He showed too much of it to Alexander-Arnold, and he's just robbed him of it. But Harry Maguire's there to feed it back. Wan-Bissaka.
Send him off, ref, please. Just send him off.
Referee. Free kick and a card on Alanga. Let me just say this, Mr. B. Let me just say this.
Thiago's had a big game today, though.
Manchester United. Hold on. One second. Let me just make sure. Yeah. Manchester United have never lost 4 games in a row away from home against any team in Premier League history. If we lose today, right, that will be the first time that it's happened in the Premier League era. That Man United have lost 4 times away to any opponent. So that's a stat in itself, bro. Which I don't want to happen. We've got to get some out of this game. Come on, United. Free kick. Bruno Fernandes standing over it. Right, come on. Get a nice delivery here, Bruno. Somebody just run on. Dinked over. Straight to the... Oh, my days.
That was a beautiful free kick.
What was that, Mr. B? Please explain it. You're a coach, bro.
Look, I'm not a coach. People seem to get this misconception. I'm not a coach.
Saying. You understand what I'm trying to get at, Mr. B? Yeah, that was poor.
We've done so well. That was very poor.
It was very
poor. That was very poor. Yeah,
I'll tell you what though, Mr. B. Let me just stop you there. Oh, but you give it away, but we pick it back up. Oh, we got lucky there, Dick. That pinged about, man. It was like a ping pong machine, that. What's it called? A pinball.
What I will say, Talk, is if we do manage to score at some stage in this game, I think because Liverpool are in this lull, you know, at the moment, they're not saying they're not making the effort, but this game is won for them. So they're taking it easy. You know, it's very hard to, I'm trying to be optimistic here. It's very hard to start and stop. I think, to get back into that level.
Of course.
So,
well, I know what you're going to say, Mr. B. If we were to score in the next sort of maybe 5 or 10 minutes, then it's going to be difficult for Liverpool to get themselves G'd back up again. It's going to, you know, it'll take them 10, 15 minutes to get back to that level. But you know what? In that time, maybe we could get something. But we've got to score. We've got to get that. We've got to get a goal on the board if we're going to give ourselves any hope. And it has to be, like I say, next 5 or 10 minutes. Lindelof on the ball now. Plays it out wide. Comes in field, but it's easily dealt with. Sliding tackle by who was it? I think it was Fabinho. Too easy. Liverpool, they just read you like a book.
Pop. Yeah, but that's because we're so predictable. Get the ball and whack it away. They don't have to stand 2 yards ahead. Normally kick it into their feet. Yeah, Liverpool have definitely taken their foot off the gas in this second half.
Wan-Bissaka there.
That's a weird one with Wan-Bissaka. Do you think that's a man marking? Do you think it's because he's a better defender and Wan-Bissaka and Salah always cuts inside? And Wan-Bissaka's better foot is his right foot?
It's a possibility, Mr. B. Could be right there.
I mean, if that's the case, the horse is already bolted in that regard. But
here's Salah now on the ball. It's nowhere. Thiago. No. Well defended, but it's going to fall to Diaz. Diaz tries something fancy, but it doesn't come off. He tries to dink it back to him, but it's going to be picked up by Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. Back to Fabinho. Somebody's gone down here, Liverpool player. Don't know what's happened. Is that an off-the-ball incident? They try to play in behind, but it's going to be seen out by Diogo Dalot. I don't know who's down there for Liverpool. Who is that? It's Henderson. I don't know what happened there. Did you see what happened? Let's have a look. They're going to show it now. Oh no, he run into Harry Maguire's foot, so it's nothing to do with Harry Maguire. It's nothing to do with Harry Maguire. Well, Harry Maguire wasn't even looking at him, so it's got nothing to do with him. Let's see if he's going to continue on. They're going to take you off. 18 in the chat. Bill up. Yo, Alejandro Troche from Puerto Rico. Big up. I nearly said it, Alejandro. The wrong place, but I've learned because I know Solo did it last night. So I ain't going to make that mistake, bro. It's Puerto Rico. Olakunle says Maguire tripped him. No, he didn't, Olakunle. Come on. He wasn't even looking at him, bro. Diogo Dalot with the throw-in. Bit of head tennis going on. You have it. Shall we have it? Who wants it? Who wants it? Liverpool want it.
Don't let him.
Salah. Ooh, he tried a cheeky little dink into the danger area there. But
we passed to a player.
There. Go on, Jadon Sancho. Play the ball, son. That's it. Lingard. Elanga. Oh, it's closed down. It took too long.
He took that shot took forever. Jadon Sancho on the left wing. Back into Lingard. Elanga. To Fernandes. Back into Elanga. Lingard. Defended by... Oh, God.
I'll tell you what, Mr. B. We're getting a bit of joy here, you know.
A bit of joy where, Talk? Your cat might be getting some joy. I don't think we are.
Hey up.
Great,
Go on, Jadon
great
Sancho. That's
run
it.
by Sancho.
Oh!
Great ball inside.
Is he
That's
onside?
No!
Oh, what are you
giving
giving
him?
That's offside.
Oh, okay.
It's
But
offside.
you know what? That was shit.
But
the goalie was on the
Mr.
floor and he
B's
kicked the ball at him.
No, I know. But you know what? That's what I was saying about getting some joy here.
It's a good
It's
ball.
onside as well.
Right.
He was onside, Marcus. But Alisson did
It's the
exceptionally
Alanga one.
well. But the second, I mean, that should have been in the back of the net there. But anyway, look, we're getting some joy here. We're getting a bit of the ball. We're getting some chances. Yo, big up, bro. So you know what? Maybe not all is not lost just yet. But we're running out of time, though. There's no two ways about that.
We just need
a corner.
As I said, the levels have dropped off. It was too easy in the first half.
Yeah. Is it a corner? Let's have a look.
Yeah, Liverpool's levels have dropped off, man. As I was saying to you, Talk, they're not gonna. It's what we can do in this time where their levels have dropped. They score again by not saying not wanting to score, but they've come out there blatantly to conserve energy. You know, not to exert themselves, not to do too much more than they have to. You saw what they were like in the first half. So I'm not saying they're taking pity, but they're saving their legs. They're saving their legs.
Of course they are. It's the wise thing to do, isn't it? But it's down to us now. We've got to. This is where you want to see that fight on them. You know, Harry Maguire has got himself caught out there. Sorry, Matic. Sorry. I thought I was going to say, what was Maguire doing? It was Maguire, wasn't it? It was Maguire.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka, Marcus Rashford, cheeky little flick, but Wan-Bissaka can't get the second ball.
Come on, see urgency. You see these parts of the game here where everything waits to be reset. Why are you throwing the ball backwards? You get the ball and you have players running off from a throw, and that's supposed to be your advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey up, David De Gea getting pressured there by Mane.
He passed to a player now. Finally. Oh,
Bruno Fernandes just can't keep hold of the ball there. But there's some. We're getting a. Come on, that's it. Give us some energy. That's it. Well done. Well done, Marcus Rashford. But it's a poor ball. Oh man.
Oh, he's like me on FIFA.
Talk about giving me candy and taking it away. I mean, come off it.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Come on, listen, Mr. B. I'm feeling a bit more positive now. Come on, United. Come on.
No, you know what, Talk. I'm glad you're feeling positive, but I just believe that there's reasons why we are actually in. I'm not saying we're in the game because we're not in the game, but it's not. It's not so dominant as it was.
They've opened the door a little bit. They've opened the door.
The level, as I said, their mindset now is Jesus Christ. We scored 6 in the first half. You know what I mean? It was so much more than we were offering or we could give.
Well, here we go. We'll pick up the ball again. Come on.
Early pass. Early. Well done.
Do it fast. Go on. Jadon, go. Go. Don't stand him up. Don't stand him up. Oh, he stood him up. He's gonna have to go backwards. Bruno. He goes backwards. Why are you the goal's that way? Harry Maguire. The goal's that way. What are you doing? Oh, now it's a loose pass and they come Liverpool. Probably going to end up 3-0. Diaz to put the ball across. And it is 3-0. There you go, folks.
Who made the error? Who made the error? Just out of curiosity. Who fucked up?
Oh, you swore. You swore, Mr. B.
Who messed up?
One.
Who messed up?
Just one.
Who messed up?
I don't know, I can't even remember.
See the goal again. Let's have a look. As I said, Talk. They are winning a second half that they weren't even trying to win.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, so that ball from
oh God.
Is that Link? Was that who was the ball? The guy.
Right.
Two. Right. So the ball from Lindelof was shit.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I think Alanga, he should have who do you blame there? I don't know.
Well, the ball was a suicide ball. Alanga was on his back foot, but again, I'm looking at Matic not being able to, not saying he didn't want to, but not being able to close down the player on the board, so he had an easy run. Oh well, 3-0.
That's 8 goals in 2 games against us, man. To 0.
Listen, brother, I'm not saying
Rashford. Marcus gonna do anything here? No, he just loses the ball and he goes sliding in. Fortunately, there he didn't make a collision with Henderson. Henderson's having a little bit of a chat with Bruno.
Guys, 22 minutes left of the game. If you are in the chat and if you are new to the channel, you might be just passing and we've caught you. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button. We do have a reaction show being hosted by Solo at 10:15. I do believe it might be a little bit later, it might be a little bit earlier. What you do, just hit that notification bell. It will let you know when it does actually go live. I do believe it's 10:15. Another 4 of our panelists on there. We do have a Liverpool fan on there as well. That will probably be giving Solo a little bit of stick on there. But yeah, as soon as this is finished, go make yourself a cup of tea, a hot chocolate, a coffee, a sandwich. Have a little vape, have a little fag. Get yourself refreshed, get yourself done, because I'm sure there will be a lot of talking points for the reaction show. I said, Liverpool fans, jump on as well. I said, I know you'll be there, Ollie. I know you'll be there, Bart. There are a couple of others. I do expect you to be there. As I said, that's what you're there for. You might not subscribe, but one thing we do ask, just hit that like button and give it a share. Cheers.
Yeah. Listen, Liverpool have made a change there. It's going to be Diogo Jota. 28 appearances this season, 22 starts, 15 goals, 73 shots, 29 shots on target, 441 accurate passes. Wow. Yeah, man. 2 yellow cards, so yeah, not really much to read there, but oh, dearie me. Anyway, here they go again, Liverpool now. Jordan Henderson.
Half time been bored. I would just like to say the context that I used it in, I think they would understand that it wasn't supposed to be a derogatory term.
Look, man.
Liverpool just could 1-2s now, short passing, playing triangles around. The ball's in with Firmino to. Oh, God.
Yeah, they've just got to see it out, Mr. B. This is what they've been doing since the 2-0 up. It's just like, right, look, this team can't hurt us.
If the chance came and they took it, but they weren't looking for it, and that's probably what makes it even worse. They weren't even trying to score and they scored talk, you know?
I know. It was natural. No, you know what that was, Mr. B? That was natural instinct, because the system that they play is so drilled into them. They know. As soon as they picked up that loose pass, did you notice everybody was on the front foot and they were gone? Because that's the natural thing for them to do. So even if, Klopp doesn't want them to do that, it was natural just because of the positions they found themselves in.
Oh, yeah. Please don't do it.
No. Salah just gets it nicked off his toe. And Man United carry the ball out. Bruno Fernandes gets tackled.
Have we passed the ball 5 times today?
I don't know, but we are now. Marcus Rashford. Go on, Marcus, release it. You're getting outnumbered, bro. He's got the legs on Trent. Tries to get behind Trent, but he can't. No, he goes over. Oh, and I think that action of play sums up our this game for us, Mr. B. Quite desperate and, uncontrolled. You know what I mean? It's 5 days.
Well,
difficult.
We have a lot of work to do. Hopefully, a certain Dutchman isn't watching this, but
Actually,
mean,
Mr. B.
you see talk even from little bits that there's things that I'm looking at, little setups from their goal kick just now.
Oh, it's gone wide. Sorry, Mr. B.
Cut me off, it's no problem.
Mane. No, it's a turn. It turns into trouble and it's like a back heel. But then look how fast Robertson was on that ball. But he got a bit of a heavy touch. And now here we go with Man United. Can we? No, turns into trouble. That's going to be a free kick. Yellow card. Surely, ref.
No.
Come on, ref. He's not even put his hand in his pocket today, Mr. B. He's not put his hand in his pocket yet.
Yeah, but have we got anywhere near them to foul them? No.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even the Liverpool players on us. I mean,
What, do you think that was a yellow?
I don't know. I'm just grasping at straws. To be honest with you. I want something. Give us a yellow card at least, ref. Come on. Do you know what I mean? Here we go. Wan-Bissaka now.
Oh, bless you.
Matic. Matic getting pressured by Henderson. Harry Maguire goes back to David De Gea. Oh, my days. It's been hard work, man. Like you said last game, Mr. B, this team, they put you through it, don't they? They put you through it, man.
I tell you, my acceptance now is that it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't. I've had my blowout. Everything now is just acceptance. I check. Norwich checked me out. I'll be honest. And I would like to think that I can't be any lower than I was on yesterday's show. So today I've come on here with a smile on my face. It might be makeup. It might not. It might not necessarily be what I want it to be, but
actually,
yeah.
Actually, folks, this is not actually Mr. B. This is an android, Mr. B. We all took together and we bought an android that doesn't swear. But something went wrong with this programming and a little swear word popped out. I've got Mr. B locked up in my cellar. Oh my word, Mr. B, man.
I said, just in regards to Ole 007, you know what? Respect is still. We're not even your you don't even support us and you're always here giving us grief. But I will say you didn't me personally, when the January window came and we didn't buy a player, I didn't think we would get top 4. So it's gonna be a big struggle now. What I'm looking at is I'm just praying that we don't get conference. That's gonna be the deal breaker for me. If we get Conference League, we are done.
Well, Jadon
That's
Sancho
a long ball to Jadon Sancho on the left.
Lovely space, Marcus Rashford with the run, and that was Jadon Sancho trying to Luka Modric and fails miserably. But you know what? Big up for him for trying. But
trying what, talk? I can't. Let me be optimistic. Yeah, he saw Modric. All right, I'll say that, talk, because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble by the boss. But this has been a very, very I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. I don't. Oh, what?
Jota.
Please tackle him.
Oh, that's a good tackle. We've tackled him. But Sadio Mane just takes over instead. Tries to dink it into the box.
And even the subs that were made. Jota's showing that hunger and that drive so that players are going to pass the ball forward. It was a smart sub to make. Please, somebody see, we're not even close to their players.
I know it's look. It's we've been anaesthetized, Mr. B. We've been anaesthetized. That's what it is. We're just so devoid. Yeah, we are really this is like a total mismatch at the moment. These two teams. It's a real mismatch. And you know what? Like I say, listen, if you'd have asked me at the start of Fergie's reign, you know what? Would you take this if I offer it you? Alex Ferguson's going to take you on a journey for 20 odd years. You're going to win everything there is to win more than once. You're going to do the treble and everything else. But then when he retires, you're going to have to suffer, maybe 10 years. Maybe
you know what? You say 10. You say 10, talk. I'll be honest, right? I look at what we could possibly do in the next 4 or maybe, all right, you say 4 years. You would like to think that Ten Hag has, he'll get his contract renewed because he's only got a 3-year. We've got the option of the extra year. You would like to think that we would improve in a style of play. My issue is the gap between us and Liverpool and Man City at the moment is so big that even if they stood still and didn't buy any players, Liverpool, if you look at Liverpool at the moment, Salah's, how old is Salah? 30, is 28. That what the issue is? 28? No, okay. You've got Mane, you've got Mane who's 30, who, if you look at how he's playing since Diaz has come back, has shown that...
it's in the behind again. It's going to be a corner to Liverpool. Sorry, Mr. B.
Sorry, yeah, he's shown that at the moment it looks like Klopp is looking to rebuild another team. Well, he's going to... You see what I mean? And that's the frightening part of what he's doing. He did what Ferguson did. When you rebuild, when you're at the top, you try to keep going at the top. You keep trying to extend your... Right. So at the moment, Liverpool aren't standing still. So the gap that we have to make up, even if it stays the same, there's got to be a big increase or a big injection on the pace that United start increasing. Because look, you've got Newcastle.
Mr. V, let me just say this. This is why I believe they've gone for Erik Ten Hag, because the board, especially, the owners don't know because they don't understand, but the board know that what you've just said, the best way to try and sort of close that gap and close it quicker is by bringing in a coach who can play
corner to Liverpool. What did I say?
Yeah, corner goes in. It goes through everybody and it's put back in by Liverpool. I said to ages ago, no team is going to real threaten for the league. And here comes Marcus Rashford. He's got no support though at all. He's outnumbered. But he's going to carry on. He's going to come back. He's going to play it back for Wan-Bissaka. Alanga, back to Wan-Bissaka to Marcus Rashford. Goes out, it's throwing.
It's a throw-in.
I said nobody's really going to, apart from Manchester City, you played it a few times, but playing a 4-2-3-1 or any a system, or a 3 at the back or whatever, consistently, is not going to win you the Premier League. You know what I mean? It's a 4-3-3 all day. Manchester City and Liverpool have proved that. So we're getting a manager in now who's going to come in and do this 4-3-3. There you go. Is he onside? Marcus Rashford? Poor.
What the flump?
I don't know what the flump that was, Mr. B, but it wasn't great.
Yes.
But like I'm saying, Erik Ten Hag is going to bring in the 4-3-3 system. He's going to bring players with him, and he's going to get us at it. So I'm a bit more optimistic about how long it's actually going to take us to actually be playing much better football and be getting a lot up with these teams. I'm going to say, a couple of seasons at least minimum. We know that. But you know what? 2 or 3 seasons time, look like Liverpool with Klopp. Why can't it happen for us? You know what I mean?
We'll see. So as I said, you're that optimistic guy. No, listen, look.
I've got to be all.
No, listen, look. I understand your optimism. I wish I had your optimism. I do. But it's this season has been a struggle, and this just looking at the two, looking at the two teams, we were the Liverpool 20 years ago, and there's a big this gap at the moment is huge. This gap at the moment is huge.
Well, listen, no, Mr. B, yeah, but I know what you're saying, but for me, I don't quite see it that way, just simply because this is Manchester United. We that DNA is not sort of disappeared.
Oh, Mane! Don't pass it. Don't pass it. Don't pass it. Oh, he's passed it. Oh.
Is that Keita?
Yeah, overhit to Naby Keita. I thought they were in again. Fabinho, centre of the park, just inside United third. Passes easy ball back to Van Dijk.
But like I say, Mr. B, this is Man United. Listen, some of these players, they're not good enough. We know that, right? But for me, especially some of the youth, if Erik Ten Hag comes in and gives some confidence and faith in the youth, and they start coming through, and he makes some good, clever signings, and gets the team at it. This is the thing. We've got to get rid of these players who are just not clearly.
Oh, Hannibal.
Speaking of youth, Oh, Mr.
Oh,
B, but is that the right time to be throwing this kid on now? In this, I mean, come on. For me, I don't know.
you know
The
what?
poor kid, man. What can
Okay,
this kid
you
do
know,
now? He's gonna.
you say poor kid. You say poor kid. You know what? He's not going to see it as poor kid. The
Well, no,
game
of
is
course he's
done.
not.
Yes,
But
I understand that, and you would rather
in
he
the
kept.
moment,
But you know
Mr. B, in the moment right now on the pitch, he's not going to see it. But afterwards, he might do.
You know what?
Oh,
That might be a sign. That might be a sign that he's in for the next game. Pogba's out. Pogba's injured for the next game. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Let's be positive. Let's get the little you on there and give him the football.
Well, you know what it is. What it is. They've made that decision. I just hope it works out for him. I hope he's involved in us scoring a goal or something, and that'll be great for him. But if they score any more goals, I'll tell you what, my heart will bleed for the kid because he doesn't deserve to be thrown into such a diabolical crap team. I was going to
You
say
know,
something else.
I mean, I get it, but you know what? Right now, he needs his. He knows it's not him. He knows it's not him. Why they've been playing? Why they played crap? You know, get the look of you on the pitch. Let him feel what it feels like to be playing for the. Oh,
Oh, it's going to be 4. It's
It's 4.
dinked in by Mo Salah. What did I just say, Mr. B?
Oh
You know what I mean?
Lord, have mercy
What did I
on
just say, Mr.
my
B?
soul.
This for me, that was a bad move for me.
Right,
It really was.
let's see who's at fault because
Well, it doesn't really matter, Mr. B, because
no, it does matter because I'm sick and tired. I mean, look at that.
don't say
I
it,
mean,
Mr. B.
sorry,
Don't do it.
look at that poor pass by our
I
captain.
know.
I mean,
I
he
know.
puts the ball, and then
It's shocking.
when the ball is being played beside him, he stops. So you know what? I'm not going to
Swear.
I'm not going to swear, but there's certain things and certain players in this team who colleagues on this channel keep defending. And when you've got a captain who keeps doing that, those sort of things, it really does get on my nerves.
Mr. B, you're not the only one, bro.
So you know, it's just. I mean, they haven't even tried to score in the second half, and they've got 2 goals. Do you know what I mean? These are the things that I called. My prediction was 4-0 yesterday, and you lot looked at me like I was some sort of jinal. Yeah, that's not a swear word before man start jumping on there and telling me I'm swearing. It's been a painful watch. And then you look at little man like Hannibal running all over the pitch now to show that he's worthy of a start, and you've got 11 players who blatantly aren't good enough. I mean, this has to be. They've scored 9 goals. You know, the first time they've done the double over us since 2013, 14 season. So yeah, this has been. Look, Mane's doing step overs in his half. Just end the game. Just end the game.
I'm going to stick to what I. Oh, that's support. I know. David De Gea, it goes round him. He's going to keep it in though. He keeps it in. Salah, they lose it. Come on, get us a consolation goal, will you, Marcus Rashford?
Oh.
Marcus keeps going, but he's got to release it, otherwise he's. Oh
I mean,
no, poor. It's a
I
poor
mean,
pass again.
I mean,
oh, then
if you can't.
Hold on, there's a collision. Sorry, Mr. B, 1 second. That was a delay. Sorry, a collision there with Hannibal and somebody else. I don't know if Hannibal's going to pick up a card here. It was Henderson. Let's have a look. I think he is going to get a card. This is what I'm talking about, Mr. B. Why? Who's the card? It's for Hannibal, isn't it? The card.
Yeah.
Surely. There you go, Mr. B. That's what I was. Look. Why do you bring this kid in a game like this?
You say that, talk. Listen, talk. You say that, but if you don't have the players in your squad to bring players on.
But
If
Mr.
you don't have
Mr.
the
B, let me ask
squad's
you one
not big enough.
question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Was Hannibal going to come on and turn this around? No.
No, but then what do? Do you leave on the same dead players?
Hey, sorry, 1 second, Mr. B. Bruno Fernandes now, it looks like he's getting a bit petulant. He's now picked up a yellow card.
Yeah, but
James
it's too
Milner's...
late. It's too late to be kicking players at 4-0.
I know, yeah.
You understand? There's no point in showing. There's no point in showing your heart now and your like you give a shit. You should have been doing that earlier on. You know what I mean? Look,
That
I mean,
is
look
wild.
at that. I mean, it's not even. He hasn't gone for the ball. He's left it on him. You know.
It's poor.
Oh dear.
It's poor, Mr. B. And again, I'm going to stick to from my point of view, putting that young Hannibal into this is.
No, I have no problem with that. I have absolutely.
It's not good. It's not good for his confidence.
Absolutely no problem with that.
What positive thing is he going to take out of this game, Mr. B, apart from saying to himself, "Oh, well,
yeah,
I got started. That's it." But what happened? Did it affect the game? No, because the rest of the team have been absolutely dire.
Yes.
What
Who else
happened
does
else?
he bring
I
on?
got a yellow
Who else
card.
does he bring on, Talk? Who else does he bring
He
on?
got a yellow card. He's now just fouled another player. He's now
Oh,
trying
shit.
too hard, Mr. B. He's now trying too hard.
No, I get that. I get that.
It's
But
not,
you know what?
It's not worked.
He's he's the only one. He's been on the pitch for 5 minutes, and he's put in more effort, and he's shown more desire than 11, 12, 13 of those players who played on the pitch. Talk. You know what I mean? I'm not having what you're saying. I'm not having it. I don't care. He's showing desire. He's showing heart. Our players have to get debuts. Yeah, they can't always come into a championship winning football team. You understand? He's come on the pitch. His job is midfield. Listen, he's come on. He's showing heart. Yeah, he's showing more heart and more aggression than all of those players who have been on the pitch. I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You can't bring him into a game like this. But what game do you bring him into? We haven't been winning this season. We haven't been playing well all season.
Let me say this. If you're going to bring him in, you bring him in either from the start or at half time. Right? That's when you do it. I think Ralph has just grasping at straws here. He doesn't know what to do. He's changed it up at half time. It's not clearly worked. And then he's like, well, I've got to do something else. And it's just, for me, he's made this change just for the sake of making a change. Because otherwise people say, why didn't you make more changes? You know, blah, blah, blah. So it's a bit of a crazy one for me. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but I mean, I think, you know, just dropping I want to buy, like, promising youngsters into this is quite unfair, to be fair to him. I can understand what you're saying about his desire. And that's great. Yeah, that's what we know.
That's what we need, bruv. We've got too much wimps in our team. Too much man who just want to pick up their 100 grand a week for no effort. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of it, Talk. I didn't expect us to win this game. No, I didn't. No. I'm not going to sit here and pretend and act like I thought we were going to win the game. But what we had all hoped was they was going to show a level of commitment and a level of heart that Hannibal, who has come on the pitch, has just won another slide tackle. This is my point, bruv. We've got players in our club with no desire, bro. No desire, no heart. Yeah, and this is what I'm sick and tired of. How much do you think Hannibal's on a week? 20 grand? But he wants to bust his ass to play for Manchester United. These are the players that I want. All them 100 grand players, them 150 grand players, all them players with all of those Instagram players. Bond them all, star. Bond them. We don't need them at the club. Yeah, we don't need them at the club. This is my point.
I get it, Mr. B. I get it. But again, I mean, you're talking about one player here. He's coming on and he's trying to prove a point. He's showing the desire and the heart and the fight and everything. But the game's already lost, so it means nothing.
No, it does. Because he's embarrassing all those other players.
Oh, is it going to get worse? Oh my God. No. But Mr. B, I think, look, if you're not going to bring him in at a point where he can potentially affect the game in a positive way, for me, I'm just thinking, wait a minute, that makes no sense. You know what I mean? Start him or bring him on at half time. It was 2-0 at half time. If you've got faith in the kid, bring him on at half time. Don't say to him, right, we're really in trouble here now, kid. So you know what? I'll let you just I'll give you a shot. He's, I mean, I don't know, Mr. B. It's like, me saying you've like had loads to drink and me saying, yeah, Mr. B, I've had loads to drink, but here's my keys, drive me home, mate. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna go, yeah, bro, do one. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's crazy.
Jesus. I thought Dallas scored an own goal.
Oh no, it's finished.
Okay, 4-0. That was exactly what I expected. You guys in the chat, all of you who made the comments, as always, that was a painful watch. That was a painful watch. But you guys have the opportunity to have your say on the reaction show. Hit your notification bell if you haven't already subscribed. If you have subscribed, then hit the notification bell again. If you're Liverpool supporters, you've got the opportunity to talk. If you're Man United supporters, you've got the opportunity to defend yourself with Boss Man Solo. Sorry, Talk, for cutting you off.
It's all right, bro. It's all good. They're going at live at 1:15, aren't they?
I think it probably is, yeah.
Honestly, that was painful. It was painful to watch that. And do you know what? I just didn't expect it to be that kind of easy. But I suppose once they got to 2, it was done. It was done once it got to 2. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But Ajmal, rise lovers to blame Ralph. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're trying to say there, bro. But I've not blamed Ralph for anything else, bro. I've never really said anything. I've always supported Ralph. Everybody else can testify to that. But I just think that's a poor decision from him. Listen, everybody's got their own opinion. That's the beauty of these platforms. It gives everybody a chance to say, how they see it from their angle. So that's all I'm doing. I'm thinking it's a bad idea to bring a kid into a game like that, which we have no possible chance of winning whatsoever. When the rest of the team are just playing absolutely trash. You're asking one kid to go out there to what? Yeah, I understand the showing the heart and the desire and everything else, but for what purpose does it serve? I don't get it. It makes no sense at all. Like I said, you either start him from the start or you give him a chance at half time and say, right now, we're 2-0 down. Now then, go out and prove to me then that you're good enough to start in the next game. That's what you do. You don't bring him in when the game is dead and gone. The rest of the team are out on the legs, out on their feet, knackered. It's quite clearly not working. You're saying to him, what are you asking him to do? This is what I don't understand. As Ralph just said to him, oh, I want you to just go out now and show heart and desire just to make these look like idiots. No, he hasn't. So for me, Ralph has just grasped at straws there, Mr. B. He had to make a change, and there was no other change he could make, really. He was in.
Because he didn't have those players to buy. He got rid of anyway.
Look,
that's
that's
as I said. And we've got, I don't blame a lot of things. You've gone into a job, you ain't got no money to spend, you can't buy no players, and you lose 3 players. Fantastic. His hands were always tied. As I said, they haven't done him well, but I did expect a different level of maybe performance from the players under him, and they're not giving it. I now realize it's the players. And I'm looking here, but it's frustrating, Talk. It really is frustrating. I was more, the Norwich game hurt me more. I'll be honest. The Norwich game was the one that did me. This game, it's an expectancy. There's a gap at the moment that we need to close. And I'm just waiting for the gap to be closed or to show some sort of vision that the gap's going to be closed. But right now, I'm struggling for any sort of happiness, boy.
Telling me, bro. But again, you know what? Right now, for me, this season, until it becomes mathematically impossible, I'm still gonna say we can do top 4. That's just because I'm a Man United fan. I love my club, and I'll back them till I'm dead. So that's just the way it is for me. I don't care what anybody thinks about that. Just say what you like. I don't care. Right, but I'll back them as long as it's mathematically possible. I will say we'll do it. until it becomes impossible mathematically, then I'll hold my hands up and say, no, it ain't going to happen. But wherever we finish, well, I'll take it because, right, like we know right now, it's a diabolical season. We've sunk to the lowest low that I can remember in my time as a Man United supporter, and it can only get better. It can't get any worse, bro. It just can't. It just cannot get any worse. So, from that point of view, next season, it's all about next season for me. This season is a total write-off. It's dead. It's buried. Car crash. The car's been scrapped. The insurance money's been claimed by the Glazers, right? And it's on to the next one. So, you know what? It is what it is. But I'm sticking to my point. I like to see what everybody else says in the reaction video about him throwing in young Hannibal into that game. Be interesting to see. But listen, folks, we've got to get off now because I've got to get some stuff done for the next stream, etc. And people are waiting. Mr. B, as always, bro. Oh, by the way, let me just ask the folks before I go. Do you think the halftime sort of analysis worked okay when we got Matt on and Solo? Did that all work out okay? That's the first time we've done it, and the way we did it, it's like a test. It was like a test run for us to see if it would work. It seemed pretty successful to me, Mr. B. Apart from you couldn't hear, for some reason, you couldn't hear Matt, which we will get. We will fix that as to why that you couldn't. But yeah, I thought it went okay. What do you think, Mr. B?
Yeah, I think it went well. Well, what I saw, I couldn't hear nothing, but it gave me time to get something to eat. So yeah, it worked out fine. It worked out fine, to be honest.
Yeah, man. Okay, right. Well, listen, everybody who's been in the chat tonight, your support is always, you know what? We just can't do this without your support. So I'll give everybody a quick shout before we do go. So Pat Lawless, Ajmal, SHAH, Olakunle, Bath Time,
Jimmy,
Andrew Williams,
Stony Ranger, Dio,
Stony Ranger, yeah, Alejandro,
007, Bart, SHAH, Anthony Herbert.
Anthony Herbert.
I'm sure we have.
Too.
Yeah, I think we probably have missed somebody. Bath Time. Thank you guys. As always.
As well.
Always appreciated.
Yeah. Listen, big up. Don't do yourselves a favour. If you want to see some real good viewing, go over and watch the reaction show. That is going to be interesting and quite entertaining, I'm sure, because it's not been a good night for us. And like I say, I'll leave you with that stat before we go. That is the first time that Man United have lost 4 times in the Premier League era to the same team away.
Thanks.
So a new one there for you, which just goes to kind of sum up our season. But listen, folks, again, thanks for the support. It's very much appreciated. And it's good night from Mr. B.